You should not say, I am great in what I am doing and I don't want to change.
Correct.
If you don't want to change, you'll become a dinosaur. You have to change along with the game.
With decades of corporate experience, 20 years as a professor at India's top B schools, and a PhD in rural marketing. Also, a prolific author of 5 marketing textbooks. And in this episode, he talks about record-breaking 100+ brands and various case studies. Stories of brands that are unheard and will probably blow your mind away. With Gen Zs, experience is the key. For everything, if there is an experience around it,
Yes.
they love that brand, they would associate with that brand.
Exactly.
And that's why I think the experience economy is also growing now, right?
Any message communication, whatever we see, if you see, they use only 3 words, right? I am loving it. Just do it.
Right.
So marketing is about psychology.
Correct.
The human brain can only remember 3 words. I am predicting long run, the physical products will get into service. There's a concept called advertising.
Okay.
Advertising means you should not follow the conventional rules of advertising, right?
Oh.
Trust is a very dangerous word, right? If you remove T, what will remain? Only rust.
Rust.
Okay, very, very dangerous word.
Correct.
Okay, so that is what emotional branding comes into play.
Correct. Welcome back to the Branding Circle, powered by Harrison's Bags. And today is a very special episode personally for me. They say a student never really stops learning from a great teacher. And years ago, I was fortunate enough to be sitting in a classroom at KJ Somaya, learning the ropes of marketing. And today, my journey as a student comes full circle as I have the absolute privilege of sitting across from the man who started it all for me. Our guest today is a powerhouse in the Indian marketing landscape with a decade of corporate experience and 20 years of shaping minds at India's top B schools. He's a PhD in rural marketing, a certified business consultant, and a 2-time Best Marketing Faculty Award winner and a prolific author of 5 textbooks. So please welcome a seasoned marketer, strategist, and my marketing guru, Dr. Ramki Kishen, or how we popularly call him, Dr. Ramki. Welcome, Ramki sir, and thank you so much for joining us today in our episode of the Branding Circle.
Yeah, my pleasure.
Thank you so much, sir. I can't show up my excitement for this episode today. I know we are sitting across the tables when we were sitting in the classrooms, and now I'm discussing one-on-one about marketing with you.
Yeah.
So before we, dive deep into our discussion about marketing, I would just like to understand from you, in your initial years, what drew you towards marketing? How did this journey in marketing started?
Yeah. Okay, so I belong to Andhra Pradesh.
Yeah.
And as you know that, in Andhra Pradesh, if you are not a doctor or an engineer, you're a failure.
Oh.
Right? That's
Is it true till now as well?
Yeah. Even today it is the same. Oh. Okay. And if you know, maximum IIT students come from there.
Yeah.
And quota.
Yeah, and quota.
Second is quota.
Yeah.
So I had to take BCom because I was interested in medicine. But already my elder brother was doing medicine. Okay. So my parents told that they can't afford. So then logically what happened is I wanted to shift into commerce. And the reason was because my elder brother and sister were already working in bank. They were working for Andhra Bank now, which is a Union Bank of India. So logically what happened is they were, they told that you can also get into banking.
Okay.
So that's BCom? How I did BCom. And after BCom, the avenues are like this. You either write a bank exam.
Exams. And which year was this, sir?
This was in 1991. I joined BCom.
Okay.
And then I completed in 93. Okay. So, and then what happened is in BCom, I realized that I was not interested in banking. Then I told my parents that I want to go for higher studies.
Okay.
So then again, 2 options were there. One was to go for IAS and the other was to go for MBA.
Okay.
So then I chose MBA because IAS, you have to go to, Delhi because you must have heard of Rao's IAS study circle. So Then it was a little bit far from there. So I told I'll prepare for MBA. Then I prepared for MBA. And
This is 94.
93, I got into MBA.
Okay.
After BCom, you have some, 3-4 months to BCom exams get over very fast. And then there was a common entrance test of Andhra Pradesh, they call it AU MBA set. You must have heard of Andhra University, which is right now celebrating 100 years.
Wow.
And our institute was affiliated to them. So I've done my MBA from Geetam Institute of, it's actually called Geetam Institute in those days, but now it's Geetam University.
Okay.
It stands for Gandhi Institute of Technology and Management. So I got my admission there. And then the fun part was I was interested to go into HR.
Okay.
Right?
Wow. So from HR to marketing.
So, my institute told that at least we need 5 people to take a specialization. So I motivated around 5 people.
For HR.
And last minute, on the day of signing the forms, 3 of them backed out.
Oh.
So, and why HR? Because, if you see the public sector, at that time, Visakhapatnam, the steel plant was, very massive.
Okay.
Vizag steel plant was there. Then you have Hindustan Zinc was there, which was a public sector. Then we had MMTC,
okay.
Which stamps that gold bars and all. Then we had Visakhapatnam Port Trust, which is one of the biggest in India. So logically, I thought, we can get into,
HR.
and
the
HR.
opportunity is better.
Because, like public sectors don't have marketing, right? So then because nobody was taking HR, so then me and one more girl, we remained, and then we went to, we went to the director. And then director told, for you both, I can't arrange faculty. Because we were placed on the outskirts of Visakhapatnam.
Right.
And from the city, it takes around 20 kilometers.
Oh.
And
you stayed at campus or you were traveling every day?
Every day we used to go in the bus. We used to have the state-run buses. Now they made a shortcut. Now it's not so far, but in those days, and of course it was a wonderful route because on one side you had the Samundar.
Wow.
And there we had to cross 2 hills, to reach the campus.
Every day it's a pleasant view.
It was an amazing view. And then I was not so good in mathematics. So that was the reason why I had taken marketing.
So if it was not for those 3 students who backed out, then we would have seen Ramki sir in
some HR position. Yes, maybe. But ironically, my first 5 years in corporate, I worked more in HR than marketing.
Oh.
Because, in sales...
You're still trying to pursue yourself that I'll go in HR only.
No, actually the thing is even the job demand, especially in sales, when you're heading sales, you need to do the interview for the new salespeople.
Correct.
So recruitment is what we call. Then you have to do on-the-job training.
Yeah.
I need to go with them for the sales calls. So more or less I was doing HR more than marketing. And I used to love it actually, and so that is how the interest sprouted. But of course, marketing, I can say that I got interested in marketing, when I was reading through a lot of books. I was mostly sitting in the library than in the classrooms, and so I used to read in those days the Business World, Business Today, the magazines. That is what actually made me get interested. And after the campus, after completing MBA, I completed in 95. So then I got into a small company called Sterling Resorts.
Yeah, I've heard.
And
in
from
those
Sterling,
days, I think it was competing with Club Mahindras of the world.
Actually, Club Mahindra was very new.
Yeah.
Sterling was very established. And from there, I got the chance to, move in Mahindra Holidays.
Mahindra Holidays, yes.
Where I was the area sales manager. And that's how my entire career started.
Right.
And so that is, and of course, working for 10 years in corporate world, I felt a need that, nobody was teaching marketing in the B schools from the Indian context.
Okay. I remember even in our days also we had a lot of case studies, but not many were Indians.
Yeah, mostly marketing. Of course, Americans invented marketing.
Correct.
because they were getting kicked from, mostly kicks from Japan after World War II.
Correct.
So they actually made marketing as a, as a specialization, or you can say, as a subject. So primarily that was the main reason for me to come into teaching.
Into teaching.
Yeah, actually what happened is when I was in corporate world, they used to call me for some lectures, in some B schools. And when I used to ask them some examples, they used to only talk American companies.
Yeah.
So then I discussed with few of the directors of those institutes, Hyderabad, in Vizag, in Bangalore. So they were telling that, we mostly use the American books. So then I told, when you're in India, you have to be like Indians.
Correct.
Right? So that's...
So no one dared to touch any Indian brand, take as an example, or was there not any Indian brand was successful enough to be taken as a case study?
There were brands. Only thing, they were not showcased the way American brands were showcased. Maybe you will agree with me. There were brands like Raymond.
Yeah.
There was Tata Group. There was
Reliance.
Vadias. With Bombay Dyeing was very big.
Yeah.
Then Eskumas was very big.
Correct.
But although they got successful, nobody was actually talking about them. And even if you see Raymond, the way they segmented the market, like they came up with Park Avenue.
Yeah.
For the mid-age, you can say adults.
Yeah.
And then for youngsters, they came up with Parks. Right?
Yes.
And maybe above 50, like that, they started with Raymond, right? And after that, when you're 65, and when you saw everything in life, they had a brand called Manzoni. Manzoni it was called.
Manzoni, okay.
Like 1 meter was costing 1.5 lakhs.
Wow.
For a blazer, you need, for a suit, you need almost 3.5 meters.
3.5 meters, yes.
So you can just imagine it was costing around 4 lakhs only for the kapda. And the tailor will take under 50,000. So, the way they segmented the market, it was very different. And I was fortunate to work for a brand called Titan.
Yeah.
The World of Titan
We've heard a lot
showrooms.
of examples during our class.
Right. And if you see, although many marketing faculty talk of when it comes to segmentation, they mostly give the example of Hindustan Unilever.
Yeah, because they have variety of brands for all.
But if you see Titan Industries, the way they segmented the market, even today, not many faculty talk about it.
Yeah.
They have a watch for doctors, it's called Pulse. They have a watch for corporate people, it's called Wall Street. Right? They made the world's slimmest watch, it's called the Edge. Right? They have a watch for teenagers, it's called Fast Track.
Yeah.
They were the first watch brand in the world to make a watch for women.
Raga.
Means when I say women, if you see brands like Tommy Hilfiger and all, the male watch, they make a smaller version and they call it as a female watch. But Raga came up with a separate design altogether.
Yes.
Right? And they also have a watch for kids called Zoop. And they were the first in India to launch the smartwatch. Titan, they partnered with a company called Citizen, and they came up with a smartwatch.
Okay. But we've not heard a lot about them.
Yeah, it was not much heard about it. Why? Because nobody was talking about this.
Were they too early of their times in terms of smartwatch?
They were like same like Mercedes, how they came up with electric car somewhere in 1980s.
Oh.
They failed. Sometimes brands, what happens, they gallop faster. The market is not ready.
Yeah.
But we call them, in marketing, we call them a trendsetters. Although they may fail, they're trying something new, And so that is what makes them very famous. So then I thought, when I spoke with a lot of...
question. When you talked about two brands, about Raymond's and Titan, how they segmented each of their customers, will it not dilute a brand that, you're trying to sell to everyone?
Not dilute. See, basically there are different phases in the life of, any person, right? And Raymond was very clear that I'll only be for the male.
Right.
Yeah. They have not done anything for female, right?
True.
And so what they did is, they understood that, suppose let us take an MBA student. So he will go for Parks, okay? Then he gets married, he'll have 2 kids, then he'll go for Park Avenue. Then when he touches 50, he'll go for Raymond. Then when he retires, becomes an independent director in some company, he'll go for Manzoni. So everything was actually targeting a particular age group.
So from a consumer's perspective, will they not move to a different brand when they move to a different, they climb a different ladder in their journey? Will they not move to a different brand? Will they still stick?
And see, the main thing is in today's market, everyone is talking about loyalty, right? And they're saying loyalty is dead. Okay.
Yeah. Especially with Gen Zs.
No, actually, it is not the way the population emerges. It all depends on how the brand, is relevant.
Relevant, okay.
Now you won't say like a Gen Z will not eat Amul butter.
Yeah.
Right? And they will not say that, this brand is little old and all.
Correct.
The brand has to be relevant. The brand has to have the quality.
Yeah.
Right? And the brand has to deliver consistently. Right? And that is what makes it into a successful brand. Right? So some brands have understood. See, when we were doing Titan, many critics in marketing told that, foreign brands will come.
Correct.
They'll eat away, Titan.
Your market share, huh?
But you tell me how many foreign watches have been successful?
None like Titan at least.
Yeah, actually, if you see Titan, what we did is we created an ecosystem of, same like Apple. If you see Apple, they didn't only make a phone. Apple made a store.
Yeah.
Right? And they told that, you come to our store, you see the product. Right? There's an ecosystem.
Yeah.
Then how you launch the brand. Actually, Titan created that. So if you see a foreign watch, you have to go to some showroom like Time Art, or maybe Just in Time.
Correct.
But they'll not have their own stores. Even if they have, they'll be very small, right? Maybe in, some luxury malls, like Palladium and all, they may have very small setup.
Correct.
But if you see Titan, again, the way they have the stores, they have independent stores like World of Titan, you must have seen it on the streets. Right? You must have seen it in the malls. Right?
So they are present in all formats of retail.
Exactly. So, and then separate outlets for Fast Track. Now right now they're thinking we should come up with separate outlets for Raga.
Yeah, for females.
Right? So, that is how the ecosystem is created. Right. So it is nothing to do with the, whether Gen Z will buy my brand or not. If your brand is good, if it's relevant.
If you are relevant to them.
Yes. So, so even if you see Amul, we had a peculiar problem, some of my friends are working in Draft who do the ads for Amul. So what happened is the youngsters stopped drinking milk. Right? Yeah. So now how do I address the youngsters, right? So then they did one campaign called Be More Milk.
Okay.
A very successful campaign. Okay, Be More Milk became a campaign exclusively for Gen Z. Right? And again brought back them into the mainstream.
Okay.
Why? Because sometimes, brands say that, there are alternatives to protein, and you should not drink milk from an animal.
Correct.
But the amount of protein you get in, like in cow's milk or buffalo milk, is way much when compared to any vegan milk and all. Right? And you show me one athlete who is not having milk.
Yeah.
Right? If you see Neeraj Chopra or if you see MS Dhoni,
correct,
they even consume around 10 liters of milk per day.
Oh.
To maintain to maintain that protein levels
in their body. Okay.
So it all depends on how you are relevant, and of course consumer will keep on changing.
Correct.
And if your brand doesn't change with them, then you are lost.
Yeah. But how is this easily possible for a startup? Because today you see in India there's a huge wave of startup. New companies are coming every day. So how will they become relevant? How will they build fighting capacity to fight with these established brands?
Yeah. And see, any successful entrepreneur, they'll only get success when they understand the pain points.
Right.
Right? there is a pain point in the market. The big companies are not addressing it.
Correct.
And you have to enter there.
Right.
Say, for example, you must have heard of Urban Company,
Yes.
right? So earlier when you called an electrician, per visit is to charge you some 300,
True.
right? Or 500 sometimes.
There's no fixed cost to it.
And you don't know whether it's reliable,
Yeah.
right? Sometimes because it's electricity, right? End of the day, if suppose he gives the wrong connection, there may be short circuit. So Urban Company understood the pain point, right? And you must have seen when they come home, they wear the uniform,
Yes.
right? You will know who is coming. His name will flash on your on the app, right? And also after the completion of the service, they'll give you 1 month warranty.
Correct.
Right? If anything happens, they'll come and replace it for free.
Right. So they I think they solved for uncertainty which was present in that.
Exactly. Especially, air conditioner service.
Yeah, or any white goods.
If you see what the brands used to say, they used to say first 2 services are free.
Correct.
And they used to just come and they used to not do wet cleaning.
Yeah.
They just used to get
blower.
one blower and they used to do, and they used to call that service.
Correct.
That is what Urban understood. Now today, if you go to any brand and you suppose, let's say you talk to the brand and the brand says, we are not so good in service. The customer is saying, it's okay. I can call Urban Company. That's the way they understood the pain point.
And they are also recently running a campaign that I've seen where the problem is that the technician comes and says that gas change karna padega. But they've developed a device which says that actually if you need to change the gas or not just
exactly. So initially, the employees who were coming, they were fooling with the customer.
Yeah.
So now they rectified that problem also, right? They created one instrument.
Correct.
Where the customer can see what is the level of the gas. In the air conditioning. And then they started with the annual plans and all this, So that is how they understood the pain points. And if you see now, they're doing plethora of, services, And you must have heard of Snabit, right? Where you can just,
story.
You'll just get the servant in the home. You will know who is coming to the home.
Correct.
You must have seen in Ghatkopar and all, many of these older parents, the elderly people, the son will be in US, they'll be here. And actually a lot of the older people were murdered by this, servant maids and all.
Maids, correct.
So I think that is the pain point which Snabit understood. Right? And they'll say that my person will be available for 1 hour. And whatever work you want to do,
you can get it done.
You want to iron the clothes, you want to cut the vegetables. So brands which understand the pain points are the ones which will be successful. And startups have to, I call it as the NGA, what is need gap analysis.
Okay.
So you have to identify the need and find out the gap, right? So mostly the gap is like, as I told you, the bigger companies can't, go to the micro level.
Correct.
And that's the gap they find out. Okay. And then analyze whether there is a market.
Right.
And then fulfill the need.
The demand or
the need. That is the way how some brands are understanding, right?
But then how much difficult is it for a established brand to come up with a startup and understand do the need gap analysis and launch a particular product for that market only, because they have money, they've got resources.
And see, the thing is, what happens, the bigger brands, they get into some laid back attitude after a few years. Okay. And somehow they create a disconnect between between them and the market, or you can say with the customer.
Correct.
And so then what happens, that is the gap which the startups are trying to explore. Especially if you see the beauty and wellness industry, you are seeing a lot of these Ayurveda brands, right?
Yes.
And what they have done is they created their own platforms. Right? If you see, be it Mamaearth, okay,
Nykaa,
be it Nykaa, what they did is they identified a particular market and they told that, we'll address your problem, right? And there's a very old brand, it's called Soulflower, where I'm writing a case study for them. So what they did is they understood that hair loss, is a primary problem.
Correct.
And do you know in which state hair loss is taken very seriously?
Which one?
It's called Tamil Nadu, right?
Okay.
In Tamil Nadu, if the hair is not there on the guy's head,
Okay.
Getting married will be difficult for him. Imagine, the brand is operating from Andheri.
Wow.
They understood
the problem of Tamil Nadu. Wow.
And they created a hair oil. In fact, they grow their own rosemary plantations in Punjab. And they created a rosemary hair oil. And they also educate the customer.
Wow.
When you apply the rosemary hair oil, in the first 1 week, your hair will fall more.
Oh.
They tell not to panic. It's a part of the process. They educate the customer. Which I think is difficult
from the bigger brands.
For the bigger brands, they can't go to that micro level.
Correct.
So today, marketing, I call it as micro marketing. You need to understand the pockets very carefully, right?
Yes.
And every pocket will act in a different way.
Correct.
It's not. You can't do the same, template for every market. It won't work.
Correct.
Right. So if you see Horlicks, again, a brand is consumed a lot in South India.
Why so specifically?
Actually, Horlicks, why in South India is because, whenever you're not keeping well, right, they'll give you 1 cup of Horlicks. They'll apply Amurtanjan to your head. Okay, and whenever they're not keeping well, in South India, they give you bread.
Bread?
Yeah, bread slices. Okay. So when I came to Bombay first, everyone were eating vada pav. I thought people are not keeping well here. You understood? So I told why they're standing on the road and eating bread.
And if they are not well?
I thought the city is having a lot of pollution or something, So then someone told me that this is the staple, breakfast, which is the cheapest. So that is the mindset, So every market is very different. Okay. Right. So although Indian market, we say NEWS, Northeast, West and South. Now within each region, again, there are micro markets. There are micro markets. Even Bombay, if you take, what sells in Dadar may not sell in Thane.
Correct.
What sells in Thane may not sell in Andheri.
Correct.
So this is how you need to understand the micro markets.
So if suppose say I want to do a new startup today, I have identified the product.
Yeah.
How can I do this kind of a micro level research or a study for my brand that, this region will accept my product, this region will not accept?
Yeah. And see, there's a new trend which is coming up. It's actually, it's called consumer insights.
Yeah.
We call it key consumer insights, and a KCI. Now, many brands are not doing this, right? And the brands which are doing the key consumer insights are able to understand, how the market is accepting my brand or my product, right?
Correct.
So, if you've seen Bajaj Pulsar, now they did a lot of study, before making the campaign, because, Pulsar was like a do or die
for Bajaj.
Product for Bajaj, because they wanted to come out of that scooter mindset,
Yeah.
So what happened is they went to all the mechanics, they went to the college students across India, right? And they asked, what is a motorbike to you? So many of them answered, it's my second girlfriend, right?
Yeah.
Or it is my dependable partner.
Yeah.
And so they were comparing the motorbike like a female.
Correct.
है ना, आपका गाड़ी चलती है क्या? They were not saying चलता है क्या?
चलता है क्या? True.
Right? Yeah. With that insight, they came up with a very powerful brand positioning called as the definitely male. Right? That this is how insights have to be understood.
Wow.
Right?
Amazing.
And like parachute hair oil.
Yeah, I was about to ask that question.
Because what they did is, they made a commodity into brand.
Yeah.
Like coconut oil is a commodity, right?
Correct.
They made it into brand. They were the first in the country to do that.
True.
So what they did was, in the rural markets, what they apply the hair oil after the shampooing.
Okay.
In urban, it's the other way around, right?
Yeah.
In urban, what happens? We apply the hair oil in the night,
and then
morning you
wash
shampoo and go to your office, right? In rural, it's the other way around, right? And so then we came up with the idea, when the lady is applying the hair oil and going to the marketplace,
right?
Why it should not smell, right? And that's how Parachute came up with jasmine.
Yeah, jasmine flavor.
And then they had a rose flavor. Mind you, these insights were taken from the market.
Wow.
It was not the idea of the company. And as a marketing agency, we shared the entire details with them. And that's how they came up with this, concept.
Super.
So, many brands, if they don't understand how the market is accepting you.
We have also heard about the bottle of Parachute, how they came up with Mr. Harsh Mariwala, who went to all the retail stores and they understood the problems of the storekeepers, and then they developed the blue bottle.
Yes, actually the main problem they were facing, they were having 33 duplicate brands.
Wow, duplicate brands.
I mean, they were selling like Paralight, Parakite.
Okay.
Except Parasite, they had all the names, right? So then how do I change?
Differentiate,
How do I differentiate? They came up with a superior packaging. It's called breakaway seal.
Right.
You have to break the seal, right?
Correct.
And this cannot be copied by competitors because it's very costly. It's very costly.
To make the dye and then make
it's very costly, right? And if you see even Bisleri, they have to change the color of the, their entire label.
Yeah, because they were
the
also
bottle
getting
cap.
copied.
Yeah, because there were a lot of water bottles in blue color. That's how they came up with that.
Yeah.
Light green color.
Correct.
Again, a differentiation.
Correct.
Of course, this is done, to ward off competitors, right? And of course, in today's world, packaging plays a very important role.
Very important role, yeah.
Because I call it as the silent salesman.
Yes.
And I call packaging as the 5th P of marketing.
Wow.
Right? Because if I ask you, name a chocolate with triangle shape, without thinking much, you'll say Toblerone.
Yeah.
But Toblerone is not the best chocolate in the world, right?
Correct.
You and me know the best chocolate in the world is Lindt.
Yes.
But sometimes when your product is not superior, the way you package it.
It has to be a differentiator.
Right. And if you see Paperboat.
Yeah, they won the game on packaging.
When you actually catch hold of the product, it's like you're pressing a fruit.
Yes.
Right. And second, you have to make it stand in the shelf.
Correct.
Is it not? Because in the stores, like in department stores and all, supermarkets, there's no guy to stand and sell, right?
Correct.
You have to pick up the product.
Correct.
So that's how they came up with a superior packing, right? And that was the reason why Tata's acquired them at such a high price.
Yeah.
Maybe answering your question, what the big brands have to do, I tell them not to waste time in trying to identify the smaller pockets.
Okay.
Because it requires a lot of resources.
Correct.
Right? And what is the best strategy they should do is they have to buy out these startups.
Small startups.
Yeah, they have to
They've
buy
got the insights.
Yes.
They've entered those smaller pockets. Yes. The big brands have money.
If you see, Hindustan Lever did that with Minimalist.
Yeah.
Right?
We've been seeing a lot of acquisitions that are now happening in the B2C space.
Exactly. And there's a brand called Be Natural. ITC has acquired it.
Correct.
Okay. And so
recent we heard this just a very small popcorn brand being acquired by Marico's 4700 BC, which was a gourmet popcorn brand.
Yeah.
By PVR.
Yeah. Actually, PVR invented that popcorn and it was acquired by Marico. Right?
Very recently.
Yeah. So the thing is, what the big brand should do is, because they have the resources, maybe they don't have the time to do the insights
and research.
Right? So the best way for them to, play the game is to acquire these brands.
Yeah.
When you are acquiring a brand, as I told you, the brand has to be relevant. You just can't buy a brand, just because they're in the market. If you see Tata Group when they acquired Big Basket, now Big Basket had very good pockets.
Correct.
Right, and they were directly sourcing from the farmers. Right, that leverage they had. They had a tie-up with almost 45,000 farmers. And so that is how you you should not just pick up the startup for the heck of it.
It has to be a strategic acquisition.
Yes.
So what you will get out of it, not just the brand, but
Yes.
insights or
Yes.
vendors or customers.
Yes. Even Upgrade has been acquired by Ronnie Screwvala. Upgrade was not started by him, right? It was started by two youngsters. What happens is once you acquire these brands, after that the next game is very important.
Yeah. What will you do with
You
that
have to
brand?
create the ecosystem.
Correct.
No, you have to create an ecosystem, and you should ensure that each brand is not you're cannibalizing your other brand.
Yeah.
Right? If suppose tomorrow Unacademy comes and attacks Upgrade, they'll be in trouble, right?
Correct.
And if you see Hindustan Lever, the way they acquired Minimalist,
Yeah.
now Minimalist will not go and hit their other brands like Lakme, Ponds and all this, right? Or Vaseline and all.
Right.
That's how when you acquire it, you have to create that ecosystem in such a way that it's not hitting your own brand.
Own brand as well.
Right? I remember when, when Coke entered India, they acquired the Parle brands, right?
Correct.
And Thumbs Up was directly, cannibalizing Coke. And then they took
sold off Thumbs Up.
No, they didn't sell it. They actually, they withdrew it from the market,
Oh.
for 6 months.
Okay.
Okay. And so then what happened, there was a lot of fan following for Thumbs Up.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know the reason? Do you know why Thumbs Up says, taste the thunder?
Taste the thunder.
What's the logic behind
People
that?
used to connect with that emotion. It gives you a high.
No.
Something, no?
Actually, Thumbs Up is mostly sold, in bars and restaurants.
Okay.
It's actually a mixing drink.
Mixing drink. Okay.
I mean, the guy who is starting whiskey for the first time, you're right. He'll not directly mix water or soda, right?
Correct.
He'll mix Thumbs Up.
Mix Thumbs Up to get
And that is
accustomed to the taste.
and that is how they told you can taste the thunder.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
Means
So that was the insight.
Actually, that is their market.
Ah.
Thumbs Up sells only in bars and restaurants. Okay.
So then, how difficult was it for Coke to substitute that with Coca-Cola, because more or less they taste the same?
The thing is, see, whenever your brands are almost on the same ingredients, the same, the same taste, right? Same price. At the time, there's a weapon called as positioning.
Right.
And so you need to do the positioning very, very strong.
Correct.
Right? Now, when you talk of positioning, there is something called market positioning. There's product positioning and brand positioning.
Correct.
Right? When you talk of Coke and Thumbs Up, they went more for the brand positioning.
Right.
Now, Thumbs Up, they didn't want it to disturb it. Of course, they actually realized it later, and again, they brought it back into the market.
Correct.
Now, if you see Coca-Cola, they have a campaign called Bubbles of Joy.
Yeah, Bubbles of Joy.
Right? Which they do across the world.
Across the world.
And in India, if you see, what happened is they connected it with all the festivals. Like Diwali, you must have seen Alia Bhatt and Ranbir Kapoor will go and serve, Coke to the relatives, right? So they told that, Coke is for family, Thumbs Up is for bars and restaurants.
Okay. So that
is how they positioned it. Of course, it is not openly told in the marketplace because, like liquor, it cannot be advertised.
Yeah.
Right. And even if you see Red Bull gives you wings, why it gives you wings? Because you have to mix it, right?
Mix it with something.
You have to mix it either with vodka or, that's how you get the wings. But I can't tell it directly, right?
Correct.
In my campaign because, liquor advertising is not allowed.
So, but still, if here we can touch upon this part, what do you call when liquor brands have to advertise their brand?
They basically do surrogate, right?
Surrogate marketing.
They basically do surrogate because they're not allowed.
Correct.
And in India, there are some rules which are very funny. I was working for one brand for cigarette. I can show a guy catching cigarette in his fingers, but I can't show him putting it in the mouth.
Oh.
Okay, these are the rules.
These are the rules.
So on the hoarding, I can show him catching the cigarette.
Correct.
Right? But I can't show him putting in the mouth. Okay.
Smoking one.
So sometimes you have to go with the regulations.
Correct.
Right? Now Surrogate is a very amazing tool. Whenever you can't advertise these brands,
right,
then you tend to say that, I have mineral water.
Correct.
Or I have some glasses,
Right. Free with that.
Yeah, free with that. They show the glasses.
Yeah.
And black and white, if you see, they show the glasses in the ad.
Glasses. Or maybe music CDs that go
Then
along.
they come over. If you see Bacardi, they partnered with music. They called it Bacardi.
Correct.
They actually did some shows also, right? In smaller cities like Pune, Ludhiana and all. They used to actually tie up with the nightclubs.
Yeah.
And they used to promote Bacardi.
Yeah.
Right? And then they came up with the, music CDs, all this stuff.
Correct.
When the MTV generation was there. Correct. Okay, so that's how you need to come up with the positioning. So again, when you see there's something called product positioning, sometimes when you're in a crowded market, how I make my product different also matters, right? So that is where product positioning comes in. And if you see like a product, I call it as FAB, where F stands for features, A stands for attributes, and B stands for benefits.
Right, features, attributes,
and benefits. Very important, right?
Correct.
Now, feature is how you are different from your competitors.
Correct.
Attribute is how you are similar, to your competitors, right? What you call functional value.
Correct.
You can't come out of that, right? Isn't it?
Right.
And then, but end of the day, the customer is buying the benefit, right?
Benefit, yeah.
He's not buying features or he's not buying attributes.
True.
So if you see, like an Apple phone, now people are not buying Apple phone for calls or they're not buying for
the camera quality.
Only camera, right?
But still, I feel people are buying Apple phones just for status as well.
That was at one time, but I went to Bangalore. I was in Whitefield and, I saw one beggar.
Don't tell me he had an iPhone.
He had an iPhone, okay. And I had a OnePlus. So I don't think it's any more status. Okay. And, today, if you see, people are buying Apple only for camera.
Okay.
Suppose, let us say you want to take a group photo with your employees. You will tell, to your employees who have the Apple phone.
Please give me an iPhone.
iPhone say click karo.
Correct.
And if you see, 80% of the people using iPhone, they don't know who gives the camera to them. The camera is given by Sony. Okay. Camera means only Sony. Whether it's a movie camera, right? Whether it's a functional camera.
Right.
They are like masters in cameras. Right? Maybe Sony,
they're
Canon.
They're very strong in B2B, is it?
Yeah, Canon, Nikon. Like Japanese are like, they're numero uno in cameras. And that's the reason how much Samsung struggles. Their camera, even you buy a 2 lakh phone of Samsung, the camera won't be good. The reason is why? Because like today customer is buying benefit, right? He's not buying your attribute or he's not buying a feature.
So is this shift that you talked about iPhone, that people earlier used to buy iPhone for, emotional value or to show off?
It was more status symbol.
But now, as you say, it has gone more towards benefits.
Yes.
If you want to click a good picture.
Yes.
So has this shift come because of the generational shift as well?
Little bit, yes. For a Gen Z, it is not about show off.
Yeah.
Okay, for a Gen Z, it's more about relevance.
Yeah.
Right? He will buy the iPhone mostly to click pictures. When he's hanging out with his friends. Yeah. He may use it for making reels.
Yeah.
Right? He may use it for scanning documents.
Correct.
Right? Yeah. Although Apple is not advertising all this.
Yeah.
He's using the camera for many purposes, right? And maybe what Apple still makes it relevant is that whenever they come up with a new model, right? Every year they come up with a new model, right? What they do, they create a hype, right? You must have seen like Apple Store in BKC.
Yeah.
Now people, there'll be a queue for 2 kilometers.
Yeah.
Maybe one night before. Next day the launch happens. Across the world. Okay. And if you see if you see the BKC Apple Store, it's more Gujaratis who come, from Gujarat to buy the phone.
But in Gujarat also you'll have a lot of Apple
No,
stores.
Apple stores are not there everywhere, right?
No, but what do you call premium retailers
No, they don't
selling
give.
Apple phones?
No, they don't give to the. They're called as channel partners.
Channel partners, yeah.
Like iStore and all,
Yeah.
Uni and all, they're called channel partners.
So they don't get the new iPhone first.
No. They have to wait for 3 months. I mean, that's the game they play. See, as I told you, Apple is not only selling the phone, they're selling the store. You understood? That's the ecosystem they created. And if you see Samsung, now they realized that I need a store.
So now they are coming up with
Now you must see, they call it Samsung Plaza and all that.
Stores.
Experience stores.
Yes.
But maybe when they entered India, they should have done that.
Yeah. Because that time Apple didn't have that leverage.
Exactly. And brands like Redmi, they all tried the stores.
Right.
But end of the day, they were selling a product. They were not selling a brand.
Correct. Yeah.
Right? Because as long as Google is there or Android is there in your phone, you will not consider it as a brand.
True.
Because Apple created, again, an ecosystem where they created their own software.
Right.
And so an Android phone will have its own limitations.
Yes.
Right? So as I told you, it is a lot of ecosystem they created. Because a lot of scams are.
Point which is called as perceived benefits. How important are they for a brand, and how can a startup understand the perceived benefits that their customers are perceiving about their product?
Yes, as I told you, the main thing is understanding the insights. Understanding insights. Coming up with a superior innovation.
So then they don't have to stop at gathering consumer insights before they launch, but even after they've launched and while people are using their products.
Yeah. Because see, as I told you, what is relevant today may not be relevant next year, right?
Next year, yeah.
So that's the reason. If you see, again, Apple understood that right now my market is a little bit stagnating, right?
Correct.
So you must have seen they came up with a laptop called Neo.
Yeah. Neo,
and they're very clear that Neo is for Gen Z.
Yeah.
So Gen Z means you have to give it in nail polish colors.
Correct.
You'll have a pink color.
Pink,
you'll have
blue,
a green color.
Green, yeah.
Yeah. So that is how they're targeting the Gen Z, because Apple knows that Gen Z will also use my laptop.
Yes.
Right? So that is how, again, these all are born on insights, They'll do a lot of studies. Some brands do it. Some brands don't.
Sir, we spoke a lot about B2C and D2C brands.
Yes.
But how are these consumer insights very essential for a B2B brand?
Yeah. See, in B2B brands, let us take a brand like Mitsubishi. Okay. Now, Mitsubishi makes air conditioners. You will not see...
Even consumers, it's even a B2C brand as well, right?
Yeah, but nobody buys. Nobody buys a Mitsubishi air conditioner. Why? Because it is costing 55,000. And Mitsubishi guys tell very clearly that, we will send our people. And mostly what they say, we'll come and do the entire channel. The entire installation. Sometimes we have to dig the, the wall.
The
also.
wall for the piping.
The piping. They say that very clearly. And right now what's happening is the people who are buying new houses, who are going for interiors and all. Correct. So they're booking the Mitsubishi 2 months before.
So while they are doing the interiors, the pipe can be concealed in the walls.
Exactly. Right? And so if you see Mitsubishi, why people are not buying more, because, it's costly, point one. But if you see what they have is they have more of B2B market.
Okay. When you say B2B, where are they more present?
You go to any jewelry store, you go to any supermarket, right? The air conditioning is done mostly by Mitsubishi.
Okay.
Right? And so is the case with Blue Star.
Okay.
Like Blue Star will do mostly these auditoriums like NCPA.
Correct.
Or Shanmukananda, or maybe even movie theaters, right? So these brands, what they do, you must have seen, they proclaim something. Blue Star says very clearly that expert ka kaam, export ka chhod do.
Right.
Right? That means they say, boss, we are experts in air conditioning.
Correct.
Right? And mind you, Blue Star is a brand from Thane.
What are you saying?
Yeah, it's a brand from Thane, right? But if you see the way they created that ecosystem, right? And they told that we are experts, right?
Okay.
You want a fridge, in your let's say in your shop,
Right.
for the supermarket, they'll say we'll provide. Okay, this is the way these guys created that ecosystem, right?
Okay.
And so in B2B space, what I am seeing the changes. Okay. Now B2B is not purchased by mostly Gen Z guys, right?
Correct.
B2B, I say the customer for B2B is more of millennials.
Millennials, yeah. The purchase managers, the admin managers.
Right. And B2B brands, they have to create only three things, right? The first one is the trust,
Yeah.
right? When I say trust means they have to proclaim that I am great in something, right? Like how I gave you the example of, Blue Star, right?
Expert का काम expert के लिए
Expert
छोड़ दो.
पे छोड़ दो, right? Second, if you see, you must have heard of a brand called Legrand,
Yeah.
right? They make premium switches.
Which is correct.
Now, if you see, these guys now switches ka piche, they have this insulation. That means if you see anchor switches and all, sometimes, the fire comes.
Correct.
It's not safe for kids.
Right.
Actually, Legrand mein what happened, they put this entire insulation backside and the fire will never come.
Okay. So the sparks that we see
The
during
safety,
fire brigade.
the safety, yeah.
Safety.
Right. Now, if you have a premium homes, like Lodha and all, when you're buying a home, you will not go for anchor 50 rupees ka switch.
Correct.
You will go for Legrand. Legrand, each switch may cost around 500, right? So that is how the trust element comes, right? First. The second is service, right? Most of the B2B brands come with, after sales service is very
warranty,
important, very, very important.
Correct.
Now, why Chinese guys, although they were making all the B2B products, but in India, if you see, Chinese products don't give the service,
Right.
right? Especially in B2B segment, I'm talking, right? Now, even if you think they are cheap and you go for them, after that, it will actually replicate more of your cost.
Right.
Because you need to do the service on all this stuff.
Correct.
Okay, this is the second thing. The third thing is on, no matter how good you are, you need to know how to manage your channel partners.
Correct. Yeah.
Right? That is very, very important. And the one company comes to my mind, which they believed their distributors and dealers as gods.
Okay. Which one
This
was
is called Havells.
that? Havells.
Okay, Havells is a Delhi-based brand.
Wires and cables.
Yes. And they've beaten one guy called Finolex. Finolex was market leader.
In pipes, right?
No, they were in cables.
Acha.
They were in cables.
Okay.
And so Finolex was like market leader. Pune-based brand.
Right.
And Havells was from Delhi. What they did is, again, micro-market strategy, right?
Right.
What they did is they created the pockets, first in North India.
Right.
Made the brand very popular.
Correct.
And once you have the distributor network, then you can go across India, right?
Correct. Correct.
And that's how they came across India. And they came up with a very compelling trust factor. If you have seen, there's a concept called advertising.
Okay.
Advertising means you should not follow your conventional rules of advertising, right?
Oh.
And if you see, they created one ad campaign called Shock Laga.
Yes.
Okay. Right? That means they told my cables will not give you shocks.
Correct.
Right? Again, a trust factor, right? And that actually built Havells into a very big brand.
Right.
And whenever a B2B brand is marketing or advertising a lot, the guys who are happy are not the customers. The guys who are happy are the distributors and dealers.
Yes.
It's not, they'll say
Because
the brand is there.
The brand is doing their job of marketing.
Yeah, the brand is supporting me. See, if you see a Maruti dealer, right? A Maruti dealer will never go bankrupt.
Correct.
Right? Because he knows that Maruti will not let me down. Right?
Yeah.
Or if you are a Hindustan a HPCL dealer, you will never go into losses because they know that this brand is there for me, right?
Correct.
So that is how you need to build the trust, with the dealers, right? Now you see, once I have the distributors and the dealers in, who are like my family,
Correct.
Havells purchased a brand called Lloyd's.
Lloyd's, yeah.
है ना?
The AC brand.
AC brand, right? They purchased Lloyd. Okay. Then they came up with their own ceiling fans. Havel fans.
Yeah, Havel fans now they've launched.
Right. And then they came up with, iron boxes. Right?
Yeah.
So today they do a plethora of products because they know my distributors will sell.
Yes.
Okay. I feel these three things are very important for a B2B brand, to succeed. But I also want to
micro markets.
Yes, and then you become very strong.
Nationally become very strong.
Yes.
And once your brand is set, then you can go into different products.
Yes.
Right?
Now, if you
in
see,
marketing, we say take a larger pie of your customers.
Yes. And if you see today, Havells may be exporting to 20 countries also, right?
Absolutely.
Because what I call in marketing, there is something called template, right? So template you need to understand. So actually, in the classrooms we teach it as a marketing plan. Right. So marketing plan is only what happens before you enter the market.
Correct.
Right. But I call it as template. Template is how to understand the market.
Correct.
Right.
Gather
and mind you, the same
insights.
template may not work. What works in North may not work in South. Right. What works in South may not work in West.
Correct.
So you should change the template according to the region.
The regions.
Where you operate.
Right.
Maybe sometimes within the region, again, a Nagpur market will be different from Pune market.
Correct.
If you're operating in Maharashtra. So your template should change according to the way you market. Right. And that's what actually builds the entire B2B, brands, right? If you see, none of them started pan-India, right?
Correct.
Even Blue Star, was maybe earlier only in Thane.
Then they moved to Mumbai, then Maharashtra. And
now they even export to Middle East. It's a very big brand in Middle East, in B2B. Because in Middle East...
In B2C.
Not in B2C. In B2C, LG dominates entire Middle East. Entire Middle East, LG dominates. So in B2B, if you see mostly entire Middle East, they have to depend on exports, right? Imports. They have to import everything. Okay.
They don't manufacture.
Yeah, because it's all desert, na?
Yeah.
They have to import every product, especially food products. And for that you need larger warehouses.
Right.
And the entire
That's
warehouse.
what they are building already.
Yeah. And the entire larger warehouses, the air conditioning is mostly done by Blue Star. Yeah.
Because they are very good in
Yeah, they're good in B2B, and they put their own service engineers there, for after sales. Yesterday I was listening to the founder of MR Group. He told 80% of my employees in MR are Indians, and he told that I trust Indians.
So that's
mind you, the guys who built Burj Khalifa, right? MR has built Burj Khalifa. They also built the Dubai Mall, which is one of the world's largest mall. And he gave a statement that 80% of my employees are Indian because I can trust Indians. Maybe that is also a factor when a B2B brand goes outside India.
Indian B2B brand goes outside
You
India.
may believe an Indian brand more than a Chinese brand.
Chinese brand, yes. Because Chinese has developed their perception in the consumer market, right?
Yeah, actually they do have a lot of B2B products.
Correct.
But they don't have that service the way we do.
Correct.
Because
So that
somewhere
trust is never built, which is the most essential for B2B.
Yeah. Because in India, if you see, we somehow build that, trust in our culture.
Correct. Talking about trust, sir. So when you say trust becomes very important, and I feel trust is now very important for even B2C brands as well. But we see that trust now declining from generation to generation, say right from millennials to Gen Zs, and now we've been seeing Gen Alpha and Gen Beta as well.
Yeah.
Right? So when they will become consumers, how will their expectations change from the brands?
See, if you see, I don't believe in the statement that, they will not be brand loyal. They will be brand loyal.
Okay.
And again, as I'm telling you, you should know how to be relevant to them.
Right. So this you're talking about Gen Z.
Gen Z. Okay.
What about Gen Alpha?
Gen Alpha will also be the same. See, I'll tell you why. Because if you see any Gen Z guy, his shoe will be Nike.
Yeah.
right? Or Adidas,
Correct.
right? His phone will be Apple.
Apple.
Okay. Now, why they can't use some other brand?
Mm.
What happens now? What I observed in Gen Z, Gen Alpha, and all, they have something called herd mentality.
Okay. I thought it was the other
No,
way
no.
around.
They have herd mentality because what happens is they have to belong to unbelong.
Okay.
Right? I'll tell you why. Because of this digital, more of screen time, I don't call teenagers, right? I call them screenagers. Okay, almost 16 hours, 18 hours, they're on the screen. Okay. Now I need to target them on the screen.
Correct.
Right? And mind you, when I say screen, the screen is not only mobile screen, right?
Correct.
It can be their laptop. It can be a TV in the home.
Home. Yeah.
It can be a movie screen.
Yeah.
Right? So everywhere they're only watching screen. Now I should track how much screen time are they actually dedicating for each of these. Okay. And see today why IMAX is relevant. IMAX screen, if you see, why it is still relevant? Because imagine if you watch Oppenheimer on your mobile,
The experience won't.
you won't get the experience, right?
True.
And today there are movies which are being filmed for IMAX, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Like Varanasi, which is Rajamouli's next movie. It is India's first movie which is being filmed on IMAX.
It's filmed only for IMAX.
Only for IMAX. Even Ramayana.
Yeah, Ramayana.
Even Ramayana, they're using the IMAX cameras, right? Means IMAX camera is very costly. And you need to actually, suppose you're shooting for 2 hours, in the IMAX camera, you have to shoot for 4 hours.
So what's the difference there?
The difference is, actually the camera capture is very slow.
Slow.
And that is how it gives that maximum, clarity.
Clarity. Yeah.
Right?
So,
because when you talk of
about
IMAX,
4K and 8K quality that we have.
Yes. If you see IMAX screen, they'll give you the projection will be 8K.
Correct.
The screen is bigger. Right. The sound
Is better.
will be much better than a regular, much better than even Dolby.
Yeah.
Right? Is it not? And so, suppose you see a Gen Z guy would like to go and watch a movie, let us say like Odyssey, which is releasing, he will go to IMAX screen and watch. Right? It is not that, they're not having loyalty, right? They do have loyalty. But what is happening is they have to sometimes unbelong to belong. Right? Means although they don't like to move with that group, sometimes they have to move with that group. Now, whatever that group is using the brands, these guys by default will use it. Super. So, means, I call this as, tribe.
Yeah, tribe.
Earlier, we were marketing to crowd.
Correct.
Earlier, marketing was to the crowd, right?
Yeah.
Now, I have to market to the tribe.
Correct.
Right? Means, I'll give you an example. Parle G, which was marketing to the crowd.
Correct. Yeah.
Right? Now they came up with a biscuit called Parle Gold. Now Parle Gold, they're marketing to the tribe, not to the crowd.
Wow. So that's the differentiation.
Yes. And Amul Chas also,
Yeah.
they have a separate, there's a costly variant, which is mostly sold in South Bombay.
So is it true that consumers today will have a higher perceived value if the product is costlier?
Not necessary, but they have the ability to pay.
Yeah.
They have the ability to pay. And see, usually when we talk of Gen Z, we are talking only of urban markets.
Correct.
Now there's a Gen Z even in poor families.
Rural market as well. Yeah.
No, within urban also.
Correct.
It's not that every Gen Z is rich, right?
Correct.
There'll be a Gen Z who is poor. There's a Gen Z who is in villages.
Correct.
It's not only the guy who is in urban, right?
Right.
But unfortunately, again, when when people talk about Gen Z in the classrooms, they talk about only the urban examples.
Correct.
And see, they are also having some behavior, right? Those guys are also having some behavior. And if you see the entire pattern, sometimes we feel that the rural guy is not as upgraded as urban guy.
Urban guy, huh?
But if you see the YouTube reels, the maximum reels are shot
by
in the rural.
rural guys, yeah.
And in urban, we enjoy them.
Yeah, absolutely.
That means they are catching up with the technology, right? And within their resources, they're trying to be like Gen Z.
Yeah.
So it is not that you should only target the upper class of Gen Z, right?
Yeah.
There is Gen Z across India. There's the Gen Z.
So obviously you do your inciting key customer insights and then identify who becomes your right customer.
Yes,
Is it the
yes.
Gen Z in the urban? Is it the rich Gen Z in the urban or the poor Gen Z?
Yes. See, the template, as I told you, I call it as the marketing playbook.
Yeah.
Right? The marketing playbook has to be very, very
Can
in
you
micro.
explain the template for our viewers today?
See, the template, as I told you, differs from market to market. So yeah, definitely. When we talk of a template, I'll talk it in general. How you need to make it. The first 3 layers in the template will be about the market.
Correct.
Which market you're targeting.
Correct.
The second will be who is in the market. Right? In the market, you have customer and you have consumer.
Correct.
Right? Sometimes your brand will talk to the consumer. Sometimes it talks to the customer. Right?
Correct.
The third thing is, how do you identify what is there in the mind of the consumer? Okay. Means, there are 2 tools for this. One is called marketing research.
Right.
And the other is called consumer behavior. Right?
Correct.
So marketing research, I tell it as manasthiti. Means your manasthiti, that is marketing research, will decide your parasthiti.
Correct.
And parasthiti is the buying situation.
Yeah. Okay.
Right? Okay. Now these 3 are the first set. Okay. Then comes the second set, what we call as the marketing mix. Okay. So today marketing mix has reinvented itself.
Correct.
Okay. So if you ask my take on marketing mix, for me, product is about purpose.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, mind you, when I say purpose, it doesn't mean that it is talking to you like some consultant and all.
Not like that.
Purpose is for what people are purchasing me.
Correct.
Right? What is the reason they're purchasing me? Right? Is it not?
So what you explained in FAB, which was benefits. So for what benefit are they purchasing?
Yes. So I call it as RTB. RTB is reason to buy.
Correct.
Okay, you should understand the reason to buy. Okay, if not, you cannot sell, right?
Sell. True.
Okay, just to give you an example, let us take Elon Musk. Okay, right. Elon Musk, if you see, all his businesses are only into mobility.
Yeah.
Okay, it's only mobility.
So why did he take over Twitter and named it X?
That's also mobility. Okay.
How?
I call communication as mobility. Right? See, if you see Tesla, electric cars, right? Okay, mobility, right?
Yeah.
If you see SpaceX, mobility, right? If you see Hyperloop, of course, later he sold it off.
Correct.
Hyperloop was to transfer people between Mumbai to Pune, in a tunnel, right?
Correct.
At a very high speed. Okay, mobility, right?
Correct.
And if you see his trucks also, he's coming with electric trucks. Correct. That's mobility. Yeah. Okay. Now Twitter is the fastest mobility. How my message can go across the world. Wow. See why? Because I can't do it with WhatsApp, right?
Correct.
Because WhatsApp is not there in China. It's called WeChat there.
Correct.
Okay. But if you see Twitter, it's widely accepted across the world.
Wow.
Right? And if you see, his entire purpose is only to solve the problems of mobility.
Wow.
Right? You understood the game, right? So that's what.
Then this you're talking about the purpose of the founder.
Yeah, it can be the founder. It can be the person customer, who is putting money into your company sometimes. The investors sometimes. They have to understand your purpose, right?
Correct.
If not, why am I putting money? Right? Is it not? And see, there was a joke recently that India is getting so much of heat.
Yeah.
And IPL is saying that for every dot ball they're planting the tree.
Planting the tree. Tata.
And where are the trees? From last 16 years they're doing this whole thing.
Yeah.
And people are asking where are the trees? Is it not? Means
the campaign has flopped.
Yeah, when you say something,
and you don't deliver.
And when you don't deliver, the customer is observing you, right? Is not okay. So purpose is what you have to say, how you say and why you say, right? Is it not? These are very important, in the 4 Ps. The second layer of the template, right? What I'm talking. Then comes pricing, right? So for me, pricing is perception. Right? Again, answering your question, will people buy only if the product is costly?
Correct.
Not
Or
necessary.
their perceived value that the costlier product is better in quality.
Not necessary, right? And so perception. Maybe for a customer like you, who has the beard, right? A brand called Beardo understood,
Correct.
which a big brand could not do.
Could not do.
Like a Godrej could not do, a special oil for your beard.
Yeah.
Okay, so they understood the pain. Okay, and they understood that people are actually lot of men are right now growing beards. They came up with the name only called Beardo, right?
Correct.
So that is the perception you create. And once you create that perception, and then customer is willing to pay how much you ask.
You ask for.
Right? The third one, place, I call it as platforms.
Right.
Now, place is no more distribution. It's called platforms.
Yeah.
On what platforms am I operating?
Operating.
Right? And the latest baby in the platform is the 10-minute delivery.
Yeah. Quick commerce.
Right? It's a very dangerous game. Skoda told you can buy a car in 10 minutes. Right? You can't sell. See, just because the platform is there, you have to see whether your brand can leverage that.
Yeah.
How can you deliver a car in 10 minutes? Isn't when you go to buy a car, the paperwork takes around 3 hours.
Yeah.
And is not.
Correct. Your
So
payment,
you have to be
your
very
numbers,
careful.
Insurance.
I can't give you a car in 10 minutes.
Correct.
So again, you should know as a brand, can I enter into that platform? Okay. So I want to give an example here. There's a brand called Biryani by Kilo.
Yeah.
Now, Biryani by Kilo, they told that we won't go on Swiggy, we won't go on Zomato.
Right.
We'll create our own platform. Right? And they created their own platform. Right?
But isn't that a costlier affair to create your own platform?
See,
bring
what happens
customers
is when you have your own platform, you're not at the mercy of these guys.
there? Correct.
Okay.
And you save on the commissions also.
Yeah. Right? Maybe once I become famous on that platform, then I can go on multiple platforms.
Correct. Correct.
Like today, Biryani by Kilo will go on Zomato, it goes on Swiggy.
Because they've built their brand on their own platform.
On platform. So even Mahabharata, they created, these are called D2C brands.
Correct.
D2C brands are the ones which create their own platforms, right? And they get success because of the platforms.
Correct.
This is the place what I see.
Yeah.
And the last one, what we call as the communication or maybe promotion. I call it today as the play.
Play.
You should know how to play the game.
Wow.
Okay, right? And you should know how to play the game on online, offline,
Correct.
B2B, right? Across, C2C also.
Wow.
Right? Because if you see today, there's an NGO called Keto, right?
Yeah.
It's like a C2C platform.
Correct.
Right?
Consumer to consumer.
Yeah, consumer to consumer, right? Or if you see OLX,
Yeah.
okay. So what these guys are doing, even Wikipedia, right? Wikipedia is telling, can you help me with, with some money so that I can make better content.
Make better content, yeah.
So they are playing with the market, right? Is it not? Sometimes the play can be emotional.
Correct.
Sometimes the play can be rational. Sometimes the play can be sensual also, right? Is it not? So that's how, this is how I revisit all the 4 Ps. And all these four Ps, they are being enveloped by a very big umbrella, called as purpose.
Yes.
Although it's starting with in product.
But you said the 5th P according to you was
Is
something
packaging.
else.
Is packaging. It's packaging, right?
Yeah.
The reason is because packaging, mind you, is not only physical packaging,
Correct.
right? Even in service industry, you can do packaging,
Yeah.
right?
Today, when we do this podcast, the entire packaging of this podcast, how the thumbnail will come up, how the highlights will be there.
Yes. And the best example for this is again a B2B brand in service industry.
Okay.
It's called delivery, right?
Delivery, yeah.
If you see delivery, what they did is the entire truck will be black color.
Black color with
Right?
delivery written in
and
white.
the whole thing will be written in white. And only a pinch of red.
Red.
will be shown, right? Because this is a startup from Delhi.
Correct.
That's how they called it delivery. Amazing way of branding.
Yeah.
And you know what these guys did? If you see, they actually build a platform, right? Again, not depending on anyone else.
Correct.
And how they understood the playbook of marketing is they've identified the pain points.
Correct.
You're talking about Agrawal Packers and Movers, all the old guys in the market or some very big logistics companies. These guys understood the pain points of the small scale industries.
Right.
The small scale industry cannot afford, they don't want the entire full truckload,
Correct. Part truckload.
So they came up with a strategy called PTL.
PTL, yeah.
And a partial truckload. Right? You can buy the space in the truck.
Basis the size of a pellet, maybe.
Yes. They will only take what is required.
Correct.
And even if you see, some shipping companies, you can buy space inside the container.
Inside the container, yeah.
Not the ship, in the container.
The container also you take apart.
Yes.
So is it that we are moving towards what we call as a shared economy now?
Yes. Shared economy is what the new generation will like. Okay, that means what will happen is you're talking of right now Gen Z, but the next generation is Alpha, and then Beta, right?
Right.
And after that will come Gamma. Okay, so Gamma will come somewhere between 2049 to 60. And see, when I was doing some research about a Gamma, very interesting thing we found. They will not be able to speak English also.
But shouldn't it be the other way around? They will become
how
better
did
in terms of communication.
How did the world start? We started with symbols, right?
Yeah.
The world will end with symbols.
So you're predicting that Gamma will be communicating through symbols and not just spoken language.
See, right now we are doing, na? Right now in WhatsApp, you send emojis.
Emojis, yeah.
Right? I mean, this is a research. I don't know how far it may happen.
Okay.
But what they're saying is they're saying that why should I waste my time in
typing something long?
No. You're typing something, or also why should I waste my time telling you so much?
Oh.
I'll just tell it with an emoji. Wow. Okay, that's the way.
But how will they communicate when they're talking to each other when they've met offline? Then how will the
maybe we don't know how AI will move then.
Wow.
See, what I feel is Gen Z has started with AI.
Correct.
Right? After the Gen Beta, means actually Gen Z is right now being called as iPad kids. Right? Okay, next when we talk of Gen Beta, which is starting from 2025. Right? Gen Beta is from 2025.
25 or 26?
No, 25. Who are born from 25 last year. And so they will be called as the AI kids. Okay? Artificial intelligence kids. I mean, they'll be grown with AI. Okay? Right. And the next generation may come up with advanced AI. Okay? See, right now we're talking of GAI, right?
Correct.
We're talking of generative AI.
Yeah.
The next one will be called intelligent AI. Okay, which is coming likely by 2030.
Okay. So how would you differentiate? AI itself is about intelligence.
No.
What would you say?
Right now it's artificial. It's artificial intelligence. Okay, so then you by 2030 it will get into the actual intelligence.
Okay.
Means it will start mimicking human beings.
Which we've already been seeing some signs of.
Little bit, yeah. But it will get more advanced.
Okay.
It will start mimicking the human being, and it will start becoming your friend.
Okay.
Right? And so I think it will take the shape of humanoids.
It will develop emotions, is what you're trying to say?
Yes.
Like we saw in the movie with Rajnikant.
ROPO. Yes, ROPO. Yes. That was like a prediction, which is happening. Okay. So what will happen is maybe when AI becomes very powerful somewhere in 2050 like that, I think it will figure out something, where
to communicate without
language.
Spoken language.
Languages will be lost. Because if you see the earlier storytelling, if you go to temples, right, the entire Ramayana will be, there in temples as 3D statues, right?
Correct.
You won't see any script there, right?
You'll just see.
It's not. You will just see the images. Lord Krishna is. If you've been to ISKCON, no?
Yeah.
Lord Krishna is born. There'll be one painting.
Correct.
Right. Then
So
his
the
early
entire
childhood.
life journey covered through paintings or sculptures.
Exactly. So I just want to touch upon the branding.
So here I have one question. So Elon Musk last year, I think in his podcast with Nikhil Kamathi predicted that there will be time when humans will have no longer need to work. It will be like a hobby. Now you're saying we will not communicate as well. So what will we as humans do?
See, basically what we are doing is right now we are using AI. Maybe in next 20 years AI will use us.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. AI will say that, there's a task. I want 2 hours of your time.
Yeah.
Okay. Means what I am predicting is in the next 5 years, even the role of, professors like me will be taken over by AI. Maybe I may be asked to go to the institute only for 1 day, 2 days. And there'll be something called as, F2F, right? Face-to-face meeting. Right? Because the kid is learning on AI. Or maybe humanoids will go to the lectures and teach.
Right.
And then maybe I will only be a human interaction.
Okay.
So right now it's called HMI, right? Human machine interaction. Right? So where machine, right now human is 80%, machine is 20%.
Correct. So it will reverse the role.
It will reverse the game. So maybe you and me will be like advisors.
That's it.
That's
no other role in teaching, imparting knowledge, nothing.
No.
So more like a mentor or a coach, just guiding.
Yes. Right now you're seeing, no? Right now what chatbots are doing.
Yeah.
Chatbots have already come into customer service.
So how will that change the role of marketing? Because we're talking about technology changing human interactions a lot. How will technology change marketing?
See, like in
we've already seen a lot of change in marketing with technology, with AI.
No.
Now
actually,
what next?
No. Actually, technology came a lot into supply chain, right? You must have heard of blockchain, right? Now, after that, it invaded into finance, right? What we talk of fintech.
Correct.
Like you saw, Upstock, Grow.
Yeah.
Now, what they're doing, they're putting a chatbot instead of a broker.
Correct.
Right? Now, a person like me who doesn't know about stock markets, I can download Grow.
Correct.
And I can little bit start investing. I know. I don't need an expertise.
Correct.
Right? So that is how fintech has evolved. And today, you are no more seeing, currency, right? Correct. It has become digital, more or less. Okay. Even beggars are having QR codes. Okay. Right? That's the way we developed.
Yeah.
Now, the next wave of technology will be in marketing. I call it Martech. Okay,
marketing technology has already been there. I don't know. Still, how much will it evolve?
No, it will evolve a lot. Okay, so because if I ask you, I want to read something about Martech, you don't get any content now. Okay. It's in very fragmented way, right? See, as I told you, how brands have to be relevant. I also try to be relevant. Right. I am trying to write the textbook on Martech.
Okay.
When I was searching, are there any other books where I can take sort of inspiration?
Reference from,
There was no textbook in the world.
What are you saying?
On Martech.
There's no literature available in the world around marketing technology coming together.
There are in fragmented ways. Okay. But nobody brought
some white papers, but there are no textbooks around.
There's nobody brought it into a structured way. It's unstructured data. Okay. Now unstructured data, you have to
they are still romancing. Now I don't know how will the marriage work.
Exactly. Now a lot of technology will enter into marketing. Okay. Maybe now it has only come in the back end, like chatbots in customer service and all.
Correct.
Slowly it'll even migrate into front end.
Can you give some example there?
Like maybe right now you can say AI will design the product for you.
Which is already happening.
It's already happening. Okay. Like that, it'll touch upon all the areas, right? So before we go into that, I think the last part of the template.
Okay.
Right? So we have seen that like first template, the three things was market. Then we saw consumers.
Yeah.
Then we saw the MR and CB.
Correct.
Right. And now what happens is once I go with this 4 Ps, which have like redesigned themselves.
Right.
Now all this you will follow something called as a segmentation.
Right.
Right.
Correct.
Because today my definition of segmentation, don't be everything to everybody.
Right.
And be something to somebody.
Correct.
Right? Isn't that many people say slicing the market.
Correct.
Market is not a cake, right?
Correct.
You can't be everything to everybody. It's very tough.
Correct. People will not take you seriously.
Right now, Coca-Cola has launched a new identity. The entire can will be black in color, and Coca-Cola will be written in gold.
Premium.
Not premium. They want to target the alcohol market.
And how will they do that with
Means
black and gold? Because people usually connect black and gold to a more premium product.
No. If you see most of the whiskey brands, they have black color, right?
So that kind of association they want to build.
Yes.
Black and gold.
Yes. And see, because suppose, let us say someone, doesn't want to drink. So, Coke is telling, I'll give you that feeling.
Yeah.
With my brand.
We are already seeing brands which are coming up, only mineral water brands that are sold in cans.
Exactly.
So just for the Gen Zs to give a feel and not left out.
Exactly.
Right? Like you only mentioned, there is a need for belonging to unbelong. So I don't want to belong to the drinking community, but still I want to be a part of them. So that's why I'll carry a can of water.
Yes. And see, because what I observed, Gen Z are very much concerned about sustainability.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
And so they are not talking of plastic. Like my daughter who is in 8th standard. One day I ordered something from Amazon. Okay. And they gave itna bada, dabba, right? Carton. Inside there was one more carton. I ordered a olive oil, right? 5 kilos ka dabba. And inside there was one more dabba.
So third packaging was your actual product.
The third packaging was actual product. My daughter is 8th standard. And she's telling, why are they wasting so much dabbas?
Right.
So I told, I'm very happy they're giving so many dabbas so that I can sell it in Raddi.
But their
are you understanding their mindset?
Correct.
Now you won't believe, in the last 6 months, Amazon, again I put a olive oil dabba last month. They only brought the dabba.
So they are also evolving with
very much.
The mindset of the consumers.
Very, very much. So for the brands to be relevant, you have to understand what these guys want.
Correct.
Right?
That's where again your consumer insights play a very vital role.
Yes. And so as I told you, they won't have too much of loyalty.
Correct.
Reason is because loyalties are changing. Okay. Now you must have seen Colgate is now coming up with a purple toothpaste. Right? They have a purple toothpaste.
Okay.
The color of the toothpaste is purple. Okay. Because Gen Z likes colors.
Yes.
Right? Yes. That's where Neo also, I told, they come with fancy colors. I call it nail polish colors, laptop, which I never saw, right? A laptop is either black or silver.
Black or silver. That's it. Or maximum we saw Sony Vaio in white color.
That's it. Okay. But today you'll see a lot of fancy colors coming because these guys love colors. Okay. I think that is the
stand out.
How to stand out. So I think we need to understand their mindsets. Correct. And accordingly the brands have to move into that direction, right? Now the last part of template, which is the third part, is only 2 things. One, what is called as the control. Marketing control, I call it. Okay. Once you launch end of the day, you're pumping money, right?
Correct.
Somewhere there should be control mechanism. If not, your strategy.
So if I'm running a marketing campaign, it is not giving me results, then I can control.
No, you should have the strings with you.
Right.
You should have the strings with you and you should know how to control. If you don't control, somewhere your entire strategy will go for a drift. Okay. So suppose you created a distributor network.
Correct.
You should have control on that. you created, let us say you created a sales team. You should have control on that.
Correct.
That's what I mean by control.
Right.
Now, you won't believe, like if you see Kirana guys, right? They are not on Twitter. Okay, they are not on Facebook.
Right.
Is not. But how do I
Communicate to them.
Yeah. If you see Google, no, they all are on Google.
Yeah.
Because they register
Android
their
phones.
they register their shop on the Google map.
Correct.
So I can use the Google route to catch them. That is how means new strings are coming into the game. And the last part is called feedback. If you don't
After
take
control, the
feedback, yes, right, and how much you control, you get so much of feedback. You got the point, right? If you see again a startup called Third Wave, coffee.
The coffee brand, yeah.
Now, if you see what they did, there were only two players in the market.
Correct.
Starbucks was for the urban and heavy rich guys.
Correct.
And there was a mass brand called, CCD, right? Cafe Coffee Day.
Yeah.
Now, in between, there were some brands which tried, but they failed.
Correct.
There was Barista.
Or they were very small local brands, maybe.
No, Barista was very big.
There.
There was Barista was there. Costa Coffee was there.
Costa Coffee.
Right? And then Dunkin was there. Dunkin Donuts also tried in India. Correct. But somehow, they could not address that crowd. And today, all of them vanished, right? Like some are existing.
Starbucks sustained.
Starbucks is still managing the rich, right?
Correct.
So, Third Wave, what they did, they identified that there's a market here.
There's a gap.
They identified there's a market, and there's a wonderful brand called Chayos.
Yeah.
Chayos actually glamorized tea.
Tea, yes.
Right? Because, people told chai means, tapri ka chai, and 10 rupees mein pita hai.
Correct.
But, Chayos charges 90 rupees for 1 cup.
Yes.
Do you know how many cups they sell per day? 8 lakhs.
Across India.
Across India. Just calculate, 8 lakhs into 90 rupees. That is their daily earning.
That is only tea, but they also have other products.
They have, they have eatables.
Yeah.
They also
have coffee.
They also serve coffee.
Yeah.
In tea, they have some 24
and
varieties.
They started giving experience.
Yeah. Actually, they started giving experience, right? Again, a commodity, how I'm making into a brand.
Right.
And attaching experience.
So we've seen with Gen Zs, experience is the key. So for everything, if there is an experience around it,
yes,
they love that brand. They would associate with that brand.
Exactly.
And that's why I think the experience economy is also growing now, right?
Yes.
The show, live shows,
Yeah,
screenings.
see, as we discussed, only two things. One is the shared economy.
Yes.
The second is the experience economy.
Yeah.
These two is what they're looking at.
Right. Will it change for Gen Alpha?
It may.
So what do you see coming after
because,
shared and experience economy?
I also, teach event marketing, right? In some institutes.
Yeah.
So I'm predicting long run events will become virtual.
Okay.
Right?
We experienced a few events virtual during COVID.
Then COVID you saw.
Yeah.
So alpha generation may not go to, again, mindset is, why should I go to, some BKC, ground, you wait for 4 hours,
Right.
For Coldplay guy to come.
Correct.
I don't think they'll have so much of...
So they'll move a lot towards Minecraft, the game that if you know.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly. They will go more on virtual events. So I'm predicting next 5 years will be virtual events, which will take a lot of shape. And like how today in your home, you're making one bedroom into work from home, right?
Correct.
So long run, I feel, families will make one room for experience.
Virtual experiences.
Yeah. They may have a wider TV, a bigger screen TV.
Yeah.
They'll have a surround
Better
sound
system.
Yeah. They may have a surround sound system.
3D glass.
Maybe a 3D glass.
Virtual glass.
Yeah, the virtual glass. So I feel that will be the next way of how you will see the experience. It will get virtual.
That's how marketing will or technology will marry marketing?
Yes. See,
how will marketing be
if you see Make My Trip, in Make My Trip, right now before booking a holiday, they have a feature in the app where you can have the VR glasses,
Right.
and it will give you the entire view of the place you plan to visit.
Correct.
So before going for the actual experience, I'm creating a virtual experience, so that you will know what to see in that place. Right. So slowly Martech is moving into everything. Yes. It is moving into experience. It is moving into your platforms.
Yes.
It's moving into pricing mechanism.
Pricing mechanisms also.
Right. Now how Martech will come into the pricing, right? If you see, let us take Uber, right?
Dynamic pricing?
The dynamic pricing, search pricing.
Yeah, search pricing.
When demand is more, I charge more.
Charge more.
When demand is less, I charge less. But your Mumbai local trains are not doing that.
Yeah.
If Mumbai local trains can give you half the price between 2 to 4 afternoon,
Yeah.
and 11 to 1.
To motivate people to travel.
Yeah.
They're not doing.
They're not doing. Why? Because they're government.
Yeah.
They should do that actually. Right? And they should
charge more during the peak hours.
Yeah. And maybe increase more air-conditioned trains, when the peak demand is there.
Correct.
Right now, you will see, an air-conditioned train going at 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
Afternoon with nobody there inside.
Nobody there inside. True.
As I feel, that is how technology is understanding. If you see, Uber is not a taxi company, right?
Correct.
Uber is an algorithm. It's an algorithm. It's only an algorithm. And investors are paying for that algorithm.
Yes.
Right? They don't own a single taxi. And they don't own the driver.
Yeah.
They don't pay to the driver.
Correct.
Right? They are only playing the game.
On fixed salaries.
They're playing the game only with Martech. Right? Oyo.
Yeah.
Is India's
Oyo,
biggest
Zomato,
hotel now.
everything.
Biggest hotel chain, right?
Yeah.
They don't own a single hotel.
Correct.
They know when there is peak demand. They know when there is less demand. And when there is less demand, they'll give you a discount. Right? And now how they're understanding the Gen Z also. Now Gen Z is telling, why should I book the hotel for an entire day?
Correct. I wanted only for a few hours.
Just I want to fresh up and go. Suppose I want to go for some examination or something, right?
Correct.
Only 4 hours you can book.
Yeah.
Only 1 hour you can book. So that's how brands are understanding the pricing mechanism using the technology.
So when we talk about marketing, technology entering into marketing and the future of marketing looks very different.
Yes.
But what are some of the marketing fundamentals that will never change even if technology?
I told you this. I told you this template.
That's it. So this will still stay relevant.
Yes. Only thing, the nomenclatures will change. As I gave you the 4 Ps. The nomenclatures will change.
Correct.
But the essence will still be the same.
Okay.
Right?
So if someone wants to build their career going forward in marketing, so the 4 Ps they have to study what it is now and what it can become in the future.
Yes.
Those will be the fundamentals.
Yes. It will actually...
so will it stay 4 Ps or now we've heard an extension of it 7 Ps. So will 7 Ps still exist in future?
See, actually the 7 Ps came for services industry. Right? Where they talk of people, process, and they call it physical evidence.
Right.
Okay. But marketing will add more Ps as it moves on.
Okay.
For me, the 5th P is packaging.
Packaging.
6th P is positioning for me. The 7th P, I call it as pace.
Pace.
Pace is the speed at which you launch the brand when compared to your competitor. Like Birla Opus is a wonderful example of pace. Okay.
Yes.
Means what? Asian Paints became the old daddy. Birla Opus came with the new generation. And they call it the new generation paint.
True.
That is the pace. And the last one, I call it as product service envelope. What is the meaning of product service envelope? I am predicting long run, the physical products will get into service. The last one, what I presume will take over is called product service envelope.
Correct.
Where I feel that products will get into service.
Products will get into service or services will get into product?
No. Actually, it'll be mostly products will get into service.
Okay.
And it'll also be the vice versa, right? Which I will explain you. Now, if you see Asian Paints, now they started something called Color World,
yeah.
right? And they also have that experience centers, right?
Correct.
Now they understood that I'm getting competition. Now I need to get into service.
Correct.
Right? Now, if you see Lakme makes more money in the Lakme beauty salon than selling
the products.
Lakme's products, right?
Correct.
So like these companies who are in hardcore product will get into service. And brands like Lenskart and Nykaa, right? Which started as D2C brands, right? And, only online, right? Only online policy they started.
Correct.
They will get into physical stores.
Already we are seeing that.
Right? Correct. Reason is because, Lenskart is suppose you buy the specs online, right?
Correct.
Whatever the problem they faced was when they went for repairing it, right? The other opticians told we won't repair. This is from Lenskart.
This is from Lenskart, correct.
They actually started the pphysical stores only for
service.
Only for service.
Okay.
And ironically, more people started buying
from there.
From there. That's how they made it into a franchise.
Because I feel still, if you talk about sunglasses or spectacles, your physical touch and feel, you want to experience how it looks on your face, that mattered a lot than an online
Maybe
experience.
for you, but not for Gen Z.
Okay.
Gen Z, they have something called virtual, they can just scan their face.
Correct. And they can try.
Say, maybe my son won't go to a physical store. He will say, why should I waste my time? You understood? Maybe for you and me, we still feel...
It still matters.
It still matters.
Yeah.
But if you see, Lenskart is actually catering to both, right?
Yeah.
And Nykaa, why they went for a physical store is sometimes, when you are wearing the lipstick, you may get a skin allergy, right?
Yes.
I need a place where I can see whether...
Test my skin.
Actually, that was the reason for them to start the Nykaa physical stores.
Correct.
But again, I call it as, now it's called ROPO effect.
Okay.
Research online and purchase offline.
Offline, yeah, okay.
Right? And it can be the vice versa, right?
Research
sometimes...
offline and purchase online.
it can be both the ways. It's called ROPO effect, ROPO it's called, okay? And so that is how some brands are understanding the game. So product service envelope, according to me, will be where the product will be in service and service will be in product.
We already see this ROPO effect in place when we talk about big brands. They just open physical stores, like for example in airports and stuff. But the sales actually doesn't happen there.
Yeah,
People then go ahead and buy it online.
Those are the display stores.
Display stores.
Yeah, actually, we call them as factory outlets. Okay. If you see LG Shoppe, they call it.
Yeah, LG Shoppe.
Nobody goes and buys an LG Shoppe, but you will see the product there.
Yeah.
And you may go to Chroma and buy, or you may go and buy it online also.
Online also.
Yeah. And those are called display stores. And their job is not to sell a product.
Correct.
And if they get a sale, they'll bring a cake. They'll bring a cake and celebrate. I mean, they're not meant for sales. Yeah. Okay. Although I'm talking it from retail perspective, right. Mostly product service and all will happen across. I just got these examples into my mind. So this will be the new set of 4Ps, which will add to the existing 4Ps. Right. And service has a different.
So how will people come from service to products? Because that I feel is a very necessity that we have, because services are becoming more difficult to sell.
If you see urban company, they started their own water purifier. Okay. It's called Native.
Acha.
Right? And what is the proposition? Again, pain point. Right? If you buy a regular water purifier, every 6 months you have to change the candle.
Correct.
And the candle sometimes is very costly. If suppose your water purifier is 3,000, the candles will cost 1,000. They came up with an amazing value proposition. They told first 2 years you don't need to change the candle. Okay. And you don't need to service the water purifier. That's how services will come into products.
Oh, wow.
And I'm also now predicting one more thing, where the guy who is in one product will come into the other product.
Right. For example?
You heard of BYD, right?
The car.
Right?
Electric car from China.
China, right? Yeah. BYD. Actually, if you see, they were making batteries.
Right. Right.
Okay.
So it is a natural extension of their product line.
Yeah. And in car, in the electric car, 70% is your battery cost.
Yes. Yes.
And then they thought, why can't we launch the car? And I'll tell you the difference, right? We were talking of the pace.
Correct.
Okay. Now, if you see Tesla, they call it mega factory, right? Or super factory.
Mega factories, yes.
Okay. And they have only two. One is in US and one is in China.
Correct.
Right? Tesla, right? BYD, they have a plant in every country. Right?
Not in India, right?
India, they're yet to come. So what they do now, they have micro factories. Again, we were talking micro marketing.
Yes, micro marketing.
And you will go crazy to know within 7 minutes, a BYD can make a car.
Within
7 minutes. A car can be.
Even in a micro manufacturing setup.
Yeah. I mean, that is how the technology is coming into marketing. Will you believe in 7 minutes a car being manufactured?
So right now, if I'm ordering a biryani and they are making it in their kitchen and delivering to me, that's how they'll make the cars.
Yes.
Based on the demand.
Yes. That is how technology will come into marketing into many ways,
So what I have to understand is that technology in marketing predominantly will play a very vital role in demand identification.
Yes. Yes.
At the right time, at the right place.
And also supply, no?
And also supply. So supply to chalo, the brand can manage.
Yes.
But how do you identify demand? Where will it come from? At what price? All of that. Or at what time?
And that all technology will take care.
That all technology will tell, right?
Technology will have the power to even scrutinize the market.
Right.
Right? It can do the entire mapping of a market. Like Facebook, no, they call heat mapping and all.
Heat mapping and all.
So like this, you will see a lot of these tools will come in the future. AI tools will come. Correct. And if suppose in Dadar, I want to know how many doctors are there, how many engineers are there, it will give me the data.
Wow.
So that is how your technology will be used
AI,
for.
we are already seeing that partially happening.
Yes.
Some people using it.
Yes. So it will start identifying the market. And then second, it will start analyzing the market.
Correct.
What are they looking for in that particular area? See, again, don't get me wrong. Whenever we are talking of product, again, people think product is only physical product.
Yeah.
For me, even a service is a product.
Yeah. If you can standardize it.
Yeah, exactly. So, and see, McDonald's, what are they selling in McDonald's? Are they selling the burger? Are they selling the store?
Time.
They're only selling they're only selling the toilet.
How?
If you go to any McDonald's, the toilet will be very clean.
Okay.
Right?
That's the perceived value for the customer.
Exactly. Will you believe this? Means if I tell it in the class, they'll think it's a joke. Right?
Even I'm still, it's hard to digest.
You go to any McDonald's, they give a lot of importance to the toilet.
Wow.
Right? And if you go to some Udupi restaurants, they'll say we don't have toilet. Right? Yeah. That means they're not understanding the market. Right? Logically, when you go to eat food,
right,
you want to go to washroom, right?
Correct.
And they say we don't have washroom. You understood? Yeah. See, that is why some brands stay so relevant.
Because they
maybe on the day McDonald's started, they must not have thought that toilet will be my main business.
Correct.
But you won't believe when you go on Mumbai-Pune Expressway, the toilets are so horrible, right?
Correct.
If you go to in the food courts and all, it's very horrible. HPCL and all.
Correct.
Many people go to McDonald's toilet.
Yes.
Right? It's very even in malls. Huh? Yeah. So they understood, although that may not give them their it may not give them revenue, but because the toilet is there, you'll go, chalo, we'll have a burger, and there's an experience.
And is it similar to what IKEA is doing with their
with the restaurant? They call it IKEA restaurant.
IKEA restaurant.
Now, I remember in Turbe when IKEA started, correct, you had to roam the entire store and then go to restaurant. Now they gave a direct entry to restaurant. And in Uber, suppose I type IKEA, it'll ask, do you want IKEA or IKEA restaurant? So IKEA restaurant means it will take you exactly
Directly
there.
to the restaurant entry.
Yeah, and you get the entry. And there are some people who are going only for the restaurant.
For the restaurant.
Only for restaurant.
Not for furniture.
No. So that is how brands have to understand, right? It means you should not say, I am great in what I am doing and I don't want to change.
Correct.
If you don't want to change, you'll become a dinosaur. You have to change along with the game.
Seen many examples.
Yes, yes.
Of brands being killed who've not evolved.
Yes, yes. And so that is how, brands will get into this, service and service will get into product. It's either way, this is how the market will move. True.
And some times ago, I think now one more interesting topic that I think of is retail. We discussed about retail, and IKEA also we discussed how IKEA started with a furniture brand. They developed into a cafeteria. So it's all about experience, retail experience.
Exactly.
I think in retail when you go, it has to touch all your 5 senses.
Yes.
So how does the marketing happen for a retail brand where you have to create that experience for all the 5 senses of your customers?
See, we call that a shopper experience.
Right.
So if you see, let us take Starbucks. In Starbucks, the coffee is made by the machine.
Correct.
Right? There's no human intervention, right?
True.
Now, the only thing what the guy, after the coffee is done, right? You must have seen they do a design on the
coffee,
on the froth, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And that is done with the human hand.
Correct.
It's done with a toothpick. Okay. And the guy who is doing that is called barista.
Yeah.
Okay. Now that guy is understanding how you are entering the store.
True.
Right?
Yeah.
If suppose you're coming with a girlfriend, he'll put a heart symbol. If you're coming with group of friends, he'll put a smiley. Yeah. If suppose you're depressed, they observe how you are entering this. Starbucks does that.
Wow.
And when you're depressed, they'll put a abstract.
Okay. Wow.
They don't want you to, if you put a smiley, you'll come and pour the coffee on that fellow's face, right? They observe all this. Right. That's what I call as the consumer insights. Yeah. Okay. Only that part they do, right? But now if I want to create the smell of the coffee, how do I do it, right? Machine is giving me the coffee. You don't get the smell.
Correct.
So what they do, they actually burn some coffee beans and put it in one corner.
Okay, just to have
that goes into the
room.
Yeah, that goes into the air conditioning.
Wow.
And that's how they create the smell of the coffee, right?
So if you enter any Starbucks, I think you have the same fragrance of the coffee.
Actually, the 5 senses are like eyes are for lighting.
Correct.
Nose is for smell.
Correct.
Ears are for music.
Right.
The skin is for the feel.
Correct.
And a touch and feel. And mouth is to talk.
Or taste.
Right? Or taste. Okay. And this is what 5 senses are.
Right.
And that's the reason whenever, we have a mug of beer with the friends, we do cheers.
Cheers.
You know what's the reason?
I've heard, but I don't recollect.
Only your ears are not participating.
Okay. So that's why you do cheers, and that's where
when you hit the mug. The sound is coming, right? Then all the 5 senses actually create that experience.
So that's where you have the the best customer experience if all the 5 senses are touched by the
very much. But of course, you can't do it in all the brands.
Right.
I can't do it in a Zudio store. Right. I can do in Shopper Stop, but I can't do in Zudio store.
Why not? Because both are.
The reason is because
primarily the same.
Because the customer who is coming to Zudio is not worried about the experience.
They're worried about the price.
They're worried about the price. So whenever they're worried about the price, I call that as value retail. So value retail mein you can't do 5 senses.
Right.
Shopper Stop is not value retail, right? Shopper Stop is a departmental store.
Correct.
And if you know Shopper Stop, they have a peculiar perfume.
Yes.
Which they actually put every 1 hour. They come and they just spray it at the entrance.
Okay.
And this is done across all the Shopper Stop in India.
Which is that perfume?
They don't reveal what is it. They don't sell it outside. It is their signature.
So they don't want any other store to have that same experience.
No. So that is how we call it olfactory, right? Olfactory is the smell.
Wow.
So when all 5 senses are matching, mostly it's done for luxury brands.
Correct.
Right? If suppose you're going to buy a leather bag, right, in a luxury store, I have to give that smell of the leather. to tell it's pure leather, right?
Correct.
So if it's a vegan bag, where I am not using leather, vegan leather, I can't put the leather smell.
Leather smell, true.
So that's how the brand has to go with the atmospherics as per the product.
So is there a template for that as well? Like you built template earlier for marketing.
Yes. Retail, there's a template maybe.
How do you build the store atmospherics so that the customers have the experience?
As I told you again, you need to create a separate template for that, where what sort of customer is walking into your store. Is he coming for experience or is he coming for functional value? Right. So, basically not only retail, but what happens in branding, a brand has, three important components, right? We call it rational appeal,
right?
Emotional appeal and sensual appeal.
Correct.
Okay. Now, rational appeal is where I'm only seeing the functional utility of the product.
Correct.
Right? That means I have to stick to that.
Correct.
Okay. Now, Zudio, I have to stick to the price.
True.
The day Zudio increases the price, they're gone. Okay.
Yeah.
Right? And so that is called functional. And mostly B2B brands, they have to do rational more. Okay. Right? Then comes the emotional appeal. Emotional appeal mostly works for trust.
Correct.
Means all the finance brands, all the brands which are in financial sector or financial services, right? Like your insurance, mutual fund.
Correct.
I don't know if you are aware, mutual funds as an industry was started by, like a government brand called UTI.
Right.
Unit Trust of India, right?
Trust of India.
And you know that a very big scam happened. Correct. Okay. And people lost, faith in mutual funds, right?
Funds.
And then AMFI, which is the
campaign.
Association of Mutual Funds of India,
Correct.
apex body, they came up with the campaign Mutual Fund Sahi Hai. Right? Yeah. So that is on emotion.
Correct.
Rohit Sharma will come and say that, I invest in mutual funds, or Sachin will come. Right? So that's how they, in the IPL time, they use cricketers. Regular time, they'll use a common man. But mutual fund sahi hai, is a campaign, right? Now, which insurance industry, acha kiya maine insurance liya.
Yes, they've copied the same campaign.
Yeah.
Again, emotional connect.
Yeah. So mostly financial brands work on emotions.
Right.
Okay. Like trust is a very dangerous word, right? If you remove T, what will remain? Only rust. Okay. Very, very dangerous word. Correct. Okay. So that is what emotional branding comes into play.
Correct.
Right? And you must have seen sometimes even airlines, when they do some mistakes, they come and apologize.
Correct.
Indigo did that, many times, especially, in the first week of Jan, when, a lot of flights got cancelled. They had to come and say, right? Is it not? That's where emotions come in, right? Sometimes.
Right.
Now, sensory, like sensual appeal is not about anything related to sexual thing, right? We call it a sensory and sensory marketing, right? Where the five elements come.
Elements of senses. Yeah.
Right? So now a brand should know what should I use, at what place.
Correct.
There's one brand which I can't it'll tell in the class, but I think I can tell it on podcast. It's called Durex.
Right.
Now, Durex is the world's largest sold condom.
Correct.
It uses all the three appeals. And a durability,
correct,
emotional is reliability, and sensory is experience. I mean, they made the brand name with these three words.
Yes.
Right? And that's the reason it is still the world's largest selling condom. So that, that is how the brand should understand first, where should I be there?
Where should I be? On which
sometimes should I use,
branding be?
Sometimes should I use both? I mean, can I use emotional and rational?
Okay. Any example you are using both emotional and rational
Havels, no? Shock laga, emotion.
Okay. For B2B trust bhi hai and emotional also correct.
Rational bhi hai. Rational is like, I told you, once a B2B brand is talking of emotion,
correct,
immediately my distributors will dance.
Right.
Because they know that my sale will be faster.
Yeah. So is it right in saying that emotional and rational can be combined in brands where it is B2B2C?
Yes, it can be. See, again, if you see Axis Bank, okay, they told our branch should not be like a bank branch, right? They told our branch should be like a retail store.
Okay.
If you go to any Axis branch, the roof will be very tall.
Okay.
Whenever the roof is tall, no, you'll think the space is more.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. And sometimes you play the mirror game.
Correct.
When you put a mirror, it will come
show infinity.
It shows infinity.
Correct.
The third thing, they put perfume in Axis branch, just to give you that smell.
Like retail experience.
Yes. And if you see, the cashier will not have the cage.
Yeah.
In Axis Bank, if you see SBI, he'll have a cage.
Yeah.
He's like in a prison, right? But in Axis Bank, there's no cage. Okay. This is how they build the trust of emotion along with sensory.
Wow.
So it all depends on how you use these elements.
So they combine emotion and sensory.
Yes. And now the new thing what we talked of purpose, right, is very important in branding.
Right.
Now
Brand purpose.
Yeah. Okay. Now, if you see, what I feel is brands are same like human beings.
Correct.
Right? A newly born baby, in the first phase. Second, it becomes a teenager.
Correct.
Right? After that, it becomes a matured adult.
Right.
After that, it becomes a retired and an old person.
Right.
After that, it becomes a sage.
Yes.
Right? So sage means in the olden days, after the male is to get some 60, 70 years, he is to leave the family and go into the forest.
Yes.
Right? So today's sage, is confused because he has to stay in the house.
Right.
And then he keeps on pestering everybody. Right? Is it not?
Yeah.
But if you see, a brand has to move like this.
Correct.
in its entire life
So
cycle.
if you identify you've become a sage, then it's the right time to exit.
No, sage is the most important stage.
Okay.
Because that is where it's not the question of exist. Your brand purpose will only be spoken when you're a sage. Never do it when you're a newborn.
Okay.
There was one brand called Aircel, right? Aircel was from Tamil Nadu. The day they were born, they told we'll protect the tigers. They did a campaign called Save the Tigers.
Yes, Save the Tigers campaign.
Right? MS Dhoni was the brand ambassador. And the brand is nowhere there today. Correct. Because on the day you are born, you suppose the kid says to the father, you believe in Rama and Mahabharata. Father will slap him, right? So there is a stage for everything in life. Okay. Then you move to the naughty stage, right? Naughty stage is the teenager stage.
Correct.
Okay. The brand has to behave like a teenager.
Right.
Maybe your company, Hangover Media, is now a teenager.
Correct.
Means it is very naughty. Okay. It won't follow the rules. Am I correct? You are at that stage.
Yeah. 14 years.
Yeah. Okay. After that, maybe next 5 years, you'll move into adult.
Correct.
Maturity, right? Right. After that, you will become the old hag.
Old hag, yeah.
Right? It's not because startups more will come.
Correct.
Then also you should know how to be relevant.
Right.
Right? And then you enter into sage. And then when you become a sage, that's the time you have to talk about your purpose.
Like how Tatas are doing now.
Yes. Okay. Even Bisleri, na?
Bisleri.
Bisleri also does a lot of, like CSR activities.
Correct.
So on the day you start you suppose you start Hangover Media, let's say last year, and this year you will say I'll do CSR. Nobody will believe you.
Nobody will believe you.
Right? Because trust cannot be built on one day, right?
Correct.
It's not.
Correct.
It takes time to build the trust.
Yes. I've always been telling this to someone who tells me what is branding, how can I, how soon can I build it? And I only have this one thing which says, Rome wasn't built in a day and neither will be your brand. So you need to play the patience game.
And see, because brand is very simple,
Yes.
we try to make it complex.
Correct.
Brand is nothing but, product plus image.
Correct.
Okay, means no doubt it's a product. And whenever I use the word product, the product can also be a service, right?
True.
You just give an image.
Yes.
The image can be physical,
Correct.
right? Visual communication.
Mental.
Right? And visual communication or message communication.
Message communication.
Right?
Yeah.
The visual communication can be like a logo,
Design.
like colors, your design.
Correct.
And then message communication, right? A strong punchline.
Correct.
You got it?
Yeah.
So according to me, I call product as the heart of marketing. And brand is the soul of marketing.
Wow.
Okay. And if you see a girlfriend or a boyfriend will only ask the heart. Is it not? Right? They will say, I want your heart. They will never ask the soul. The day you sell the soul, you're dead. You're dead, right? You're a dead man walking. So a brand, should not sell their soul. Right? Is it not?
And that is the mistake many brands do.
Yes. Right? When Tata's wanted to buy Bisleri,
they said no.
Bisleri told, I will sell my product, but I will not sell my soul. And they put a condition for next 20 years, you have to use the word Bisleri. And Tata's told, we won't do it. They told, no problem. They came out of the deal. It's a very big deal. Huh?
Very big deal.
Very big deal.
And after that, Tata launched their own mineral water brand, or it was
before
that?
They were there. They were there from ages. So their mineral water is called Himalaya. And their regular bottled water, they call it Tata Copper.
Yeah, Tata Copper.
It was there. They logically wanted to buy them because I need to expand. No,
correct.
I need more bottling plants.
More bottling plants.
More distributors. Their entire distributors will become mine.
Correct.
And with that, I can kick even my own brands. I can push into the market.
Right.
That was the logic. So you have to have passion for a brand. So startups, some of them have that passion. And some of them, they do the startup for valuation.
Yes.
Okay.
Their motive is how
only sell it off. Sell it off.
Yeah. When is my exit?
Okay. But I called one guy when we launched the retail program in Somaya. His name is Prem. Okay. And he told, sir, if you don't mind, I'll talk in Hindi. I don't know English. So I hope you won't mind. Okay. And if you insist on English, I will go. Okay. I told, no, Hindi mein baat karo, chalega. This guy is the one who started Dosa Plaza.
Prem Ganpati.
His name is Prem Ganpati, right?
Wow.
He calls himself Dr. D. Dr. D means Dr. Dosa.
Dr. Dosa. Wow.
You won't believe. I asked a question, right? After his talk. I told, tomorrow if McDonald's will buy you and launch, Mac Dosa.
Mac Dosa.
What will you do? If they ask you to sell off. And in Hindi he told, sir, koi bacha ko bechta hai kya? This is the statement he made. That means he has passion, right?
Passion for the business, for the brand.
You won't believe Dosa Plaza today operates in 20 countries.
Yes.
They have an outlet in Karachi also.
Oh.
That is what passion takes you, right? In branding, right? But if you do the valuation game, you will see when should I exit.
But then there are two sides to it, right? You see many investors or many modern day businesses tell ke don't stay emotionally connect to your brand. If there's a right exit, take that exit.
See, that is what I'm saying is, if suppose your brand is no more relevant and you can't do anything more to build it,
right?
Maybe that then time exit. You can sell it. Yeah. Okay. Is not. Maybe you know that it's no more relevant, but you don't have the money or resources to build it.
Right.
That's the time you sell it.
Kunal Shah did to Freecharge.
Freecharge.
To Access.
Yeah, Access ko bech diya. Now he started Cred. Right? So, because he knew that he didn't have that resources to scale up.
Scale it up.
Because he was not getting
it was not relevant anymore.
No, many of the mobile companies were not partnering with him. See, Freecharge, it's actually called couponing, right? In marketing, we call it couponing game, right? Many of the brands were not coming on board. That's the reason, he was not having that scaling ability.
Correct.
And then Axis Bank, they wanted an app.
Yeah.
So now what is the new name of Freecharge? It's called Axis Now.
Axis Now.
Axis means they leverage the technology. Again, Martech,
Yeah.
Why should I start on my own? I'll buy a startup.
And
Axis Now, I don't know if you're an Axis Bank customer. Axis Now is the best interface I saw in any financial app.
Is it because it was built by a startup understanding
even I is from ICICI Bank. So I don't find it. Actually, my wife has ICICI account. But I find Access Now to be very user friendly. Very user friendly. That's how, if recharge, they change the name to Access Now. It's wonderful, how they transitioned. Like coming to your question, see, you should not be emotional with your company, right? Why should you be emotional, right? You should be emotional with your brand, not with the company.
Not with the company, yeah.
Right? That's what many entrepreneurs get confused. Don't be emotional with the company.
Correct. So like in case of Bisleri, they were ready to sell off Bisleri, but not the brand.
Yes.
That is the soul.
Yes. Maybe if Tata's agreed that we'll run it as Bisleri,
they would have sold it.
They could have sold it. Yeah. So that is what is the main thing you need to understand. You should be emotional with the brand, not with your company.
Yeah. Super.
So that is, I think,
Wonderful. Wonderful analogy, sir.
Yeah, I think maybe that's, from my side.
So, sir, yes, with this brand example, I think now we should take this up next section, which is sponsored by our, powered by partner today, which is Harrison's bag. This is also a very established brand. I hope you've heard of this brand called Harrison's. This is a 65, I think 65 or 67-year-old bags brand.
Yes.
Proud to be partnering with them today.
Wonderful.
So I have some questions around bags and marketing.
Yeah.
So are we ready, sir?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So if this brand, brand's identity right, is like a well-packed bag, which you see here, what are the core essentials every Indian brand must carry?
Right. The brand identity. The brand identity is always about the image, as I told you.
Right.
So you have to etch the image in the minds of the consumers. Right. Maybe Harrison's, if they want to etch that image, if they just come with one line, nobody understands bags like us. Right? See, sometimes you have to talk of your legacy.
Legacy, yes.
So maybe a brand like Harisson should talk of the legacy because they're there in the market from last, you can say 6 decades. I think nobody understands bags like us. I think that will be a very powerful identity they can create.
Super. Next one. So just as a backpack, which is, usually sturdy when you, go around in a Mumbai like traffic and all.
Yes.
But a right backpack will, make you feel light.
Yes.
When you're carrying it, right? So how can a brand, any brand, simplify its messaging for its consumers to understand easily? Any brand, not just a bag brand.
See, any message communication, whatever we see, if you see, they use only 3 words, right? I am loving it. Just do it.
Right.
If you see any great brand in the world, they use only 3 words.
Right.
Do you know what is the logic of 3 words? Even in Google, earlier when we used to do the search, we used to click only on the first 3 links.
Right.
So marketing is about psychology.
Correct.
Right? The human brain can only remember 3 words.
Right.
Right? OTP, 3 words.
UPI
3 words. So they can remember. Okay. And even OTP, when you see only 4 digits will come. If suppose I give 8 digits, you will not remember, right? 4 digits you can just memorize fast.
Correct.
And sometimes you can punch in.
Correct.
So in the same way, messaging should not be complicated. Make it as easy as possible. And in that messaging, you have to tell what your brand stands for.
Right.
The purpose. Okay. You suppose, let us say, if tomorrow Zudio wants to come up with a punchline, they have to say the affordable fashion.
Yeah.
Right? Because Zara is the fast fashion, right?
Fashion.
So these guys should come up, they should say affordable fashion.
Affordable fashion.
Easy communication.
Yes.
So that is what defines your positioning, right?
Wonderful.
Yeah.
And one last question around bags. So say, for example, I'm traveling and I'm carrying a sling bag around with me. What is that because sling bags are usually smaller, so you can carry very limited things. So what is that one golden rule of marketing that every professional should carry along with them while building a brand?
Okay, like in one liner or one word?
One liner.
One liner. See, like brand, when you talk, stick to your basics, right? Basics will never change.
Right.
Understand the core, right? And be relevant. Only 3 words.
Stick to basics, understand the core, and be relevant.
Be relevant. Okay, because I again gave you 3 words because 3 words are easy to remember.
3 words, easy to remember.
If you see any great brand,
basics.
Understand the core. Okay, that's what you stand for.
Yeah.
And then
be relevant.
Be relevant. That means keep on changing with the time.
Otherwise, you become dinosaurs.
Do you know what is the punchline for Mercedes? Not many remember, right? Mercedes hits more on the visual, right?
Right.
The globe with three spokes.
Spokes, correct.
The 3 spokes stand for air, water, and earth.
Okay.
That means we make engines for all.
Wow.
That's the meaning of that. Their punchline is best or nothing.
Best or nothing.
That means if you're not driving Mercedes, you're not driving a car.
Then why are they not promoting this punchline for people? Because not many will remember this or know about
actually,
this.
that's what. No, sometimes what happens, the brands have very good punchlines, but end of the day, it is how you tell it. Yeah. That's why I told, you should know how to play the game.
How to play the game.
So that's the reason I don't call it promotion anymore. Promotion means you're trying to sell something.
Correct.
So today you can't sell something, right?
Right.
You just have to say what you are. Now customer will decide, right?
Yes. Customer will perceive it.
Yeah,
in its
today
own way.
it's no more like today it's still in the classrooms the faculty will say customer is the king.
Correct.
Right?
When
Today
you go out,
today consumer is the queen.
Yes.
That means when the king goes for the war, the queen will not go to the war, right? Is it not? The queen will have 8 servants who are massaging her, right?
Yeah.
So today, today your consumer is the queen. It's no more customer is the king.
Super.
That's how the game is changing, right?
Yeah.
Maybe today Zomato is delivering food to you. Maybe next year they'll make you sit on their lap and make you eat the food also. This also is going to happen, I'm telling you. You're pampering the customer.
Pampering the customers.
Last example I remember, there's a brand called Yes Madam, right?
Yes.
You must have heard, right?
Home beauty services and all.
No, they're very well known for massaging. They started with the female massage.
Okay.
Right? And of course, female beauty parlor, right? Correct. It's not. Because, if there's a corporate lady, she won't go to Lakme.
Correct.
You color her hair so that everybody will watch in her society, right?
Correct.
Okay, that's the pain area they found out.
Right.
And today they also do the massage. And they also went into the male segment. Means although the brand is called Yes Madam. You understood? That's what I told to Moody Girl also. That like male market will be more for your for your product, right?
Yes.
So that is how you need to identify the market.
Super.
Right.
And I know for sure that you have identified the right markets many times for many brands that you worked with.
Yes.
And you've written many books, as we've discussed in your introduction also. Your next book that is coming up is Marketing Mahabharata.
Marketing with Mahabharata.
Marketing with Mahabharata.
Yeah.
Can you enlighten us a bit on that?
You see, today, if you see, the whole market is shifting towards mythology. Right?
How can you give any examples?
So Ramayana is being made at what, the budget, right? It's one of the most costliest films.
Correct.
Okay. What was the reason for me to write the book is because as we are talking that brands are about purpose. Mahabharata is an epic. I call it as the world's best storytelling epic. So it also talks a lot about purpose. Right? Of course, of the human being. But as I told you, there's something called brand personification.
Right.
A brand is nothing but a human being, right?
Correct.
According to me.
Correct.
Okay. With a soul, as I told you. So the reason why I was writing that is because unfortunately in our schools, we are not taught about Ramayana and Mahabharata. Right?
Yes.
But all of us have a curiosity to understand what it is. And maybe Namit Malhotra, who is one of the best in graphics. So he's personally making Ramayana.
Correct.
Using his VFX company, right? So I think now people are making efforts, right? And also
tell the mythological stories.
Yes, maybe now is the right time of Martech, where technology can come into entertainment. Give a IMAX effect experience. Okay, so that's the reason I thought maybe if we bring the mythology into marketing, right? So unfortunately, what happened? Many B schools across the world, they have made marketing into mathematics.
Yeah.
Right. Now the glamorous word is called analytics, right?
Analytics. Yes.
Everything in the world cannot be measured. Okay. I think psychology will make a comeback in marketing. So this book, it is not a textbook. I'm writing it as a coffee table book. And this is mostly for corporates.
Okay.
Right. And of course, even for B schools. And the idea came to me because right now, government came up with a new thing called NEP.
Yeah,
new education policy, which they did the drafting in 2020.
Correct.
So in that they launched something called IKS. It's called Indian Knowledge Systems.
Right.
And somehow that got attracted to me. Indian Knowledge Systems means, again, you'll talk of all this very hardcore, all the terms like, what you call about God, all this. Mahabharata, I'm not writing from religion perspective.
Right.
Okay, I'm writing it from the story perspective.
Okay.
And connecting it to marketing.
So the characters of Mahabharata will be connected to marketing.
Yes. See, Mahabharata
or brand.
Mahabharata, there's a significance of 18 number. The Kurukshetra war happened for 18 days. Right. And even incidentally, Virat Kohli's t-shirt is also 18 number. So that's how I started my research.
Okay.
So my book will have 18 chapters.
Okay.
And primarily in this book, I am writing about the characters.
Okay.
Not all the characters, but which are famous characters.
Right.
One chapter will be about Bhishma. One chapter will be about Lord Krishna. One chapter will be about Arjuna.
Right.
But I am also writing about Kurukshetra. 5 chapters will be about Kurukshetra.
Okay.
How to enter the market. When to enter the market. How to exit the market.
Wow.
Right. So one of my chapters is on Abhimanyu. Abhimanyu knows how to enter the market in his mother's womb.
Right.
And after that he sleeps, right? He doesn't know how to exit the market.
Exit the market. Huh.
Sometimes if your brands don't know when to exit the market, sometimes they can cannibalize your own other brands.
Right.
Right. So you should know exactly when your brand is no more relevant. Sometimes,
Right time to
sometimes you can't create relevance, right? Out of it.
Right.
Right. And if you feel it's no more relevant, it should exit.
True.
Right.
True.
And so that is the ideation of this whole book.
Correct.
And this will be like a, I call it as a marketing playbook. I don't call it as a template.
When or how fast is it going to be available?
Mostly it will be launched on Jan 1st.
Jan 1st,
Jan
27th.
1st, year 2027.
You have to wait too long for this.
Yeah, but the writing part, I had to refer to a lot of.
Listening to you, it is getting excited.
I had to read a lot of scriptures.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
I can't get the facts wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, and secondly, I'm watching all the episodes of Mahabharata
Again.
And this idea started in COVID.
Okay.
Because government was playing Ramayana and Mahabharata, right, on Doordarshan. We were sitting in homes. Yes. So then I thought, why can't someone, tell about it?
Yeah.
And I didn't want it to connect it to management. I wanted to connect it to marketing because end of the day, I'm an accidental marketer.
Yeah.
Right? The way I spoke in the beginning. Yes. Still HR, kicks in my heart. But marketing, I made it as my soul, right? So that's the reason whatever I write books mostly will revolve on marketing, right? And this is my first attempt, where I'm mixing mythology with marketing.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it, sir.
Yeah, thanks you.
Super. And now before we end, very quickly, just five rapid fire questions.
Okay.
Like how Karan Johar does in his Coffee with Karan. Because we've not heard any Bollywood examples today from you. Sir.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for
maybe
this.
some other time. Yes.
Okay. Done. So rapid fire round, sir. Very quickly, 1 word, 3 words.
Yeah.
3 words if you like it.
Yes.
Okay. Which Indian brand is brilliant at their execution, but they don't get the credit that they deserve?
Maybe Titan.
Okay. Super. Which traditional marketing tactic do you think is timeless?
The marketing template.
That you build, the
Yes.
4 P's one.
Yes.
Okay. What is the most common trap that the new age startups fall into but struggle to exit from?
As I told you, they get obsessed with the company, not with the brand.
Okay, mistake. If you could document the entire journey of any one brand for a case study, which one would it be?
My favorite is Raymond.
Raymond. Have you written about it earlier?
Not much, but I teach it a lot.
Okay.
And along with Raymond, one more brand very close to my heart is Amul.
Amul. Yeah.
I make people buy Amul products.
Kya baat hai. Super. And finally, for your Guru Dakshina from my side, what is that one piece of advice you will give to all of our viewers today?
As I told you, 3 things. Follow basics, stick to your core,
Right.
and be relevant.
Be relevant. Super.
In whatever things you do, right? Not only related to your profession, even in your personal life,
Super.
right?
So thank you so much, Ramki sir, for giving your time, giving your valuable insights on marketing, building brands. Let's hope that our viewers get a lot of insights from this.
Yes.
And thank you once again for giving your time.
Thanks a lot.
Thank
Thanks
you,
a
sir.
lot.
And thank you so much all for viewing this episode today. I hope that you get a lot of insights. So I would request that if you find this insightful, share it with someone who would need this kind of insights when they are building their brand. And share it in the comments what you liked about this episode. Thank you so much.